Here you go. They got to move.
Everybody talking to your microphones real fast.
Yeet.
Everybody talking to their microphones real fast.
Someone had to come by baby sister. I'm my mama.
My name is Dylan Sandiford.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Look my way.
I like drinking Gatorade and I play D&D.
Actually, just real fast, everybody say their name into their microphone.
My name's Dylan Sandiford. My name's Galactus.
Everybody else.
Madeline, he's hit on.
Trinity.
Oh, you guys.
Last time on Teenagers and Troublemakers. Captain, Private Reese, reporting from the South Gate. Everything looks tip-top. The clearing of the field for the upcoming Moonlight Festival seems to be coming along just fine. A few more of those adventuring types came through just before the end of my shift. Let's see. One was a horned lady wearing the colors of the Elder Bean Academy from the East. Two of them were, what were they called again? Conscious constructs, sentient sentinels. Either way, they were made out of metal. One is large and imposing, and the other one is kind of dressed like a beggar. Not sure what to make of that. The last one, though, honestly, I thought it was a pet of theirs before it started talking. Still might be a pet. I don't know. It walked on two legs, but it was shorter than it didn't even come up to my hip. And it wore clothes, and it carried a weapon, I think. I don't know, but all in all, though, they seemed a good sort. But I wrote down the names and descriptions just in case. Here you are. Yes, sir. That's the end of my report. If that'll be all, I'll see myself home. Thank you, sir. We now return to Teenagers and Troublemakers. Already in progress.
Dude, something
We are recording again, and okay. Let's see, where am I going?
Turn up.
All right. So what? Okay. So you guys are partying down in a new town. What happens for the rest of the evening?
We drop dead and fall asleep. No.
Sounds good to me.
We go to bed.
You guys have already paid your money for your room.
Gave entertainment, and now we go to bed.
Okay. So you go to bed, everybody. And what are the two robots, two machine men that don't
I'll
need
lay
to
on
sleep?
the floor.
Okay.
Oh, no, because I'm going to take up the whole floor. I'm going to go stand in the corner and just sit in the corner. I'm going to sit in the corner.
I just see him like curl
Okay.
up.
I'm actually going to get in the bed next to Mary Jane.
I'm in
Well,
the bed.
I was gonna say you guys basically just got one room with one bed.
Oh, well, I squeeze in
so-
the bed next to all of them.
Okay. Yeah.
I see this. I'm like, I want to come into the bed too.
no,
You
you
know,
don't like the bed. I'm gonna pay for that. I ain't got that money.
Okay, then I go back into my my corner.
All right. So everybody's done that. Everybody's just
Yep.
Yes.
We just slump.
okay. Like time goes by, sun comes up. All right, morning. What do y'all do? Yeah.
I want to go explore the town.
In fact, I will say this though. For for the two of you who are people and we're actually like
I'm a people.
or more organic. Were y'all drinking or did y'all just
I don't
party?
drink.
No, not drinking.
You did?
Nah.
Okay. So you guys wake up and you, other than just maybe being a little sore from all the moving around, you feel fine. You're not hungover or nothing.
Yay.
There's no reason to be. But yeah, so you wake up. What do you guys do? I mean, you guys tell me what you were doing.
I want to explore the town.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I have my question. It's the morning. Do y'all get breakfast? Do you just leave?
I'll skip breakfast.
Skip breakfast?
We get breakfast.
You skipping breakfast too?
No, we get breakfast.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I don't want breakfast. Let's skip it.
If you're buying breakfast,
I'm not buying nothing. I save my money.
Actually, I will say this. And when you guys come down, you don't see Takano. Dude, how do we describe it?
Yeah,
Takashi.
Takis.
Kashi 69.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
We didn't see, you don't see her, but you do see that woman that was like the chef from the night before. And she actually has like a kind of like little bowls of oatmeal already out, like just like really simple oatmeal. And she does see you two and she's just like, she looks at both of you as you come down. She just winks and she's like on the house. It's like very simple oatmeal. There's nothing crazy about it.
Yeah, because we made them business. and
Ew.
shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
she winked
kinda.
at me.
Okay. Freaking nasty.
All right.
But yeah, so
Who
okay,
eats?
so you eat your food. Because you guys, once again, this is a silly game world, doesn't exist, but eating does help.
Yay.
Because if you go the whole day like I didn't eat anything, I'm like roll for exhaustion.
We're eating
right.
breakfast now.
Yeah, so you ate breakfast. Okay, so do you guys just step outside?
Well, I walk around and just keep observing the town. Like,
So while they're eating, you walk around.
yeah, because I don't eat. I'm not eating.
Okay, so do both of you step outside?
Yes.
Step
Yeah,
out.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
That's why I need you to tell us something.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say this. As you two step outside, you realize you probably didn't notice it the night before. Are you talking to your belly?
She's pregnant.
Oh, okay. It's Tina the talking tummy. You step outside and actually right in almost like in the little, for lack of a better word, like courtyard. Basically, like right before you step inside the weary donkey, there is like a post board, like a large post board, and there's in fact, as you step outside, not only are some of those like adventurous type people kind of standing around it as you two step outside, but other people are stepping up to it and actually like hammering in like little nails to little like posts on the board. And there's several boards on the board. There's several posts on the board already. There's several where there's a nail and you can tell there used to be a post, but it got ripped down.
Yeah.
But yeah, you actually see several, and it's not like crazy crowded with like nose. And the first ones that you notice the most, the ones that stand out.
Stand out.
Yeah. There's one that actually says missing pocket watch. Like these are like the bold words like before you read all the small details. There's actually one that says it says something like the town watch, attention town watch, recruits or recruitment, something like that. And it's probably one of the more official looking ones. Which but most of them look like they were just handwritten. There's another one that says, I thought I wrote this stuff down. There's actually a sign that says, the biggest words on it say world famous pies. It just says world famous pies. The other one, like I said, one says missing pocket watch. Another one, and in fact, there's actually a couple of wanted posters. One of them is kind of a fairly decent drawing of like a really handsome man. Like he's a fairly handsome dude. He's got like a striped goatee going on right here. You know, like hair that goes just below his ears. And it actually says his name is Lan Min.
Laminated.
And like literally there's a whole list of stuff. It says wanted alive. It says alive in like large letters. Wanted alive for murderer, bank robbing, varmint shooting, bootlegging, speeding, public intoxication, public urination, indecent exposure, vagrancy.
What is this doing wrong?
It's like that's one of the wanted posters. There's another wanted poster that says Gerloda Warhelm. And it's got a picture, like once again, these are not really good drawings of like a very pale orc. Do you guys know what orcs are? Off the top? Okay. Yeah, like I mean, you know, there's a little tusk coming up. I mean, it's clearly a female. But she's like it's like not that these things have a lot of color to them, but you could just tell they drew it in a way where it's like almost like she's pale.
Yeah.
In fact, it actually says there. It says like it almost says like snow white complexion, jet black hair. It just says that she's wanted for murder. She's wanted for murder. And there's another one of a. It doesn't even say like a name because all of them say like a name. This one just has a picture of there was detail done in the eyes, but the face is more of a mask and the hair's like white and kind of wild. And it basically says like unknown person of interest. If they're information, and you have an idea. This drawing of somebody who no one got a good look at them, but they've noticed like the eyes and the hair, but they didn't get a look at the face. So they drew what they knew, and they're just like, we don't know this person's name, but if you have information, please report to the nearest constable. There's also a sign that says escort needed. Like once I'm giving you guys like the main part, and you ask me if you want to know the rest of it. It says escort needed. Another one says most trusted man. Another one just says wolf trouble. Actually, in fact, as soon as you see the wolf trouble one, you actually see that woman with the black and red hair. Or I'm sorry, yeah, the black and red hair actually rip it down and hurt her group. And they actually have like one more person you didn't see the night before, are all standing around. They're all looking at that one.
Oh, look. Wait, I want to learn about the escort needed one.
Okay, well, there's a couple more. There's another one that says, another official looking one that just says, help needed at the town hall. And like I said, and there's the other official one that it said more something to the effect of like, help needed at the Crasmere garrison. Yeah, for right now, those are the only ones on the board. Okay, so which one do you want to know about, Dylan? Or I'm sorry, Galactus.
The escort one.
The escort one.
Yes.
It's actually really. It's a handwritten one. It literally says, "Are you heading down to the Zohara Breach Beach, the Perdited Forest, delving to the Zeus Mire? I could use an escort. Please see me at my building on Dust Street. Seraphina Cromwell." That's what the escort one says.
I'm gonna go look at a different sign.
Okay, which one? I guess
I don't want that one.
I will say, okay, like if you're looking for one that looks like you can hurt something,
yes.
There's the one for the Crasmere garrison, and it literally says it's like, are you in need of room and board and 2 hot meals a day? Then we need your eyes for the night shift. Inquire for further details at the Crasmere garrison with Sheriff Deputy Lorene Evanes.
I'll go there.
By yourself?
No, we're gonna all go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll all
I mean, there's other signs up there.
We're not with y'all. We're eating.
Yeah. There's other signs. Like I said, there's others like
We're gonna go back inside.
Are you still interested in the best pies in the world?
Oh,
world
yeah.
famous pies are world famous.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Pies in London.
there's the world famous pies, missing pocket watch, a couple of wanted posters, and the one that says the one where the biggest words are most trusted man.
Shoot, I finished eating and I run out to them. And I want to see the pies.
And then
Okay, you guys get done. Like I said, it's a small meal. You guys come outside. They're looking at these posters. Which one are you guys interested in?
I just see the pies. I'm like,
Okay,
yeah.
the one that says it says, need someone to gather me ingredients for my world famous pies. You'll
This
get to
looks
have the
like a
first
good
bite.
spot.
Marjorie Blackwell.
Margarine.
I play Kingdom
Marjorie
Hearts.
Blackwell. Like basically, like after it says the thing, whoever wrote it like usually signs their name afterward.
Well, I want to go to that thing where we're about the garrison things.
I won't look
Okay,
for
you-
ingredients.
Huh?
I won't look for ingredients.
Oh, for the world famous pies.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys tell me. You guys can go in 2 different
Yeah, I'm
places.
gonna split.
Well,
Whoever
so-
wants to join can join. I don't care.
Well, who wants to go to me for the garrison thing?
You guys,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
guys wanna
go.
go or not?
you can go by. You don't have to be.
Do you want to go,
Pie.
Beta?
No.
Okay,
I don't let him run off by himself. Her.
I'll go.
Matter of
Okay,
fact, I'll go with.
The 2 middlemen will go together.
Yes.
You're like, I'm not
sharing
with
at
them,
all.
but you look the same. I'm not with them.
I said I'm not with.
All right, we're gonna
I'm
we're
looking
gonna
at you.
split the party.
No.
No,
This
it's
is
fine.
when we all die.
And then a meteor
Yeah, I'm
comes
looking for
down.
ingredients.
All right, real quick, we're gonna do like a kind of a heads and tails thing. Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Who calls heads?
I call tails.
Okay, dude, go tails. It tails.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so we're gonna do your guys' little size thing there. All right, so once again, we're gonna try to make this go a little bit faster. It's not hard to find the Crasmere garrison because it's probably the single biggest build. Well, yeah, it's probably the single. Not only is it the biggest building, it's made out of almost completely made out of stone. Mm-hmm. So it stands out. Like you guys, you kind of ask somebody, points out. So yeah, you approach the building, and there's of course guards stationed outside, and they see the 2 of you walk up, and they just one holds their hand up and is like, in fact, I'll just say it's probably the guy from the front gate, same guy.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, he's like he kind of lazily like because he's just like, state your business. Oh, good to see you 2 again.
Oh, I'm here for the garrison thing. I seen the poster and I'm interested.
He's like, all right, oh, okay, yes. Of course, I lost track of where this thing went. There we go. He goes, go ahead and step inside. You're going to look for the sheriff deputy, Evanes, and she can help you. Find she should be in our office. It's not hard to find. And he basically just tells you the direct. It's like it's down the hall to the left, the second door on the right.
I step inside and then I'm assuming I see her office.
Okay, let's just say you go in there and
And I see her office.
well, the door's open and you actually see you actually see a small man in a with a cloak, but it's down and he kind of steps outside. Yeah, so her door's open and she sees did you go with him, Beta?
Yes.
Okay, so she sees the two of you and she's like, and of course I've lost track of the picture I have or how she looks. She's a relatively I would say because once again she's the sheriff deputy, so she has like a little bit of prominence in the. She's young, I guess for the two of you, you wouldn't really think like, oh, surprisingly young, but like you should be surprised at how young she is, considering she's in a position of power in this place. But yeah, like you step in there and but yeah, she's like she got her hair braided, like it's braided around the front and it kind of goes down her back. It's not really long, but what she has is braided and kept tight against her head, so that when she moves around, it doesn't get in her face. And despite the fact that she's in an office working right now, she's got armor on. She's got like a metal breastplate, metal shoulder pads, and she's got like a really pretty rapier by her side. But it's not attached, but it's like off. She could attach to her hip real fast if she had to. And she sees you walk in, and she's like, "Yes, may I help the two of you?"
Well, we're here for the garrison thing, and I've seen the poster, and I'm just interested.
You saw okay. You saw the post in front of the I get it. She says, okay, I'll give you the same spiel I give anyone else who's interested in this job. It's very, very simple. We've got a lot going on in this town right now, and our men are stretched a little thin. So at night, we need extra people. We need extra eyes. And she actually looks at the both of you. The two of you don't really require sleep, do you?
No.
You'd be perfect.
You'd be perfect.
That's creepy. Man.
She's like, and she's a very, like, you haven't seen her crack a smile once.
Yeah.
Like, she's extremely
Very
serious.
yeah.
Then she's just like, here's the deal. Our town has a bit of a problem with goblins.
Oh, please.
Where we drop our garbage, they love to come and rummage through it. We have a very big event coming up in a few weeks. I'm sure you've heard of it. We want to eliminate that problem before we have large crowds of people coming through. Because these goblins don't just go through our rubbish; they turn the rubbish into weapons and then use it to waylay travelers on the road. The problem is that we're not going to just pay you to just look for them. We pay you when you bring us evidence of them being dead.
Okay.
She goes, she's like, for
people.
every goblin ear you bring us, you get 2 gold.
Okay.
And I'll give you the same order that we give everyone else, even though this might not appeal to the two of you. If you sit at our watch at night and keep over the junkyard, or there's a couple of different names for it, but basically where we throw all this stuff.
Junction.
You keep an eye on it. During the day, you can have 2 hot meals here and a place to sleep, while the rest of our guard are working during the day. You two don't look like you need it, so at night, instead of just sitting around doing nothing, you could be doing that for us. Bring us some goblin ears. You'll get paid.
That's a deal. That's a bet.
Yeah. You don't need anything official from us. Just go out there and do it. She was like, but if you want to make it official, I'll make it better, because then we can take some more of our men from that position. So, yeah, will the two of you be there tonight?
Yes.
She's like, okay. And she's like, I need both of your names.
My name is Galactus.
Beta.
Okay, and she writes them down. She does a description. She does a quick description of how both of you look, and she's like, "All right, that's the deal. I hope to pay you both very well one day."
Okay.
And that's it. So,
Yeah.
and she actually gives both of you a very crude map, she just kind of sketches real quick of where the junkyard is, and you guys get the idea that it's the furthest north area of Crasmere. You would think it's a junkyard, it's far away. No, it's literally, it's almost like it's right next to the city. It's a little too close to the city. And she's like, anyway, so that's it. That's it for that part. All right.
I talked to Beta and I'm like, okay, so here's the deal. We're not splitting the money. Whoever kills the most goblin gets that money, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now for the other two. You guys want to go check on Marjorie Blackwell?
Ah.
All right. So you guys, I will just say you ask somebody, and it's not hard to find her place. It's like it's not very far away. Actually, you know what? I will say this. Actually, real quick. What did you guys do with those 3 chests that you guys are lugging around? And you're lugging around a piece of wood. I guess you left that in the room.
Yeah, I guess it's all in the room, right?
Did you leave those 3 chests in the room?
Galactus is holding it, so did you leave him in a room?
No.
Where are they?
They're still in my bag.
Still carrying around? Okay, I'm just going. I'll say this for the 2 that haven't gone yet. Before you guys, because the 2 metal men, they walk off before you guys do. As you guys are about to walk away, you actually see somebody walk up to attach the note. Like you actually witness somebody walking up to attach the note. And it is... Let's see.
The people that lost the chest.
Perhaps.
His daughter.
You actually see a man and sort of like just really like nice, but you could tell he's been traveling. Like green and like green and browns, like really like just simple greens and browns. In fact, I'll actually say this for traveling clothes, they're actually especially Aya, you would know this because you used to be like on the streets making marks and stuff, like looking for people. This guy, despite the fact he's wearing traveling clothes, they're nice traveling clothes, like kind of really nice. But he looks like a simple enough guy. Like his hair's kind of messy. He's got like a little like a short ponytail about a little goatee, no mustache. And you actually see him go up there and put a little notice on the thing. And the note basically just says like, need help reclaiming lost luggage. And then it says, ask for Hanny Drow at, and of course, I've lost track of which inn they stay at. Like, I think the name of the inn will be, well, you guys tell me what you want to do in the meantime while I look for the name of the inn.
Play rock, paper, scissors.
The Ivory Stag. They're staying at the Ivory Stag.
Oh. Maybe we can just go to the dude and be like, oh, we found your lost chest.
Y'all ain't there.
You're not there.
I'm just saying, give you a
This is them 2 working on it. Okay, so you see this guy point that up there, and he looks at the 2 of you just standing there, and he just kind of like nods his head and starts to walk back.
All right. Well, I really want some pie. So, can we take 2 like papers? Because I want to just take
You
both of them.
absolutely can.
Yeah.
The other people took the ones they wanted.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get the pie one and his.
Okay.
Or actually, I want to call out to him first.
You can.
Excuse me, sir.
He turns around, he sees you, and he's like, "Oh, I almost didn't see you there."
So about this luggage thing, what is it that you're looking for?
He's like, as cute as this is, serious inquiries only, little one.
Is it?
I'm with her.
And he looks
and
at you,
I
he's
also
like,
wonder.
you also, well, this isn't just me. It's actually 2 other acquaintances of mine. If you would like to come with us and talk to it, like we don't want to give away too much information because you don't know how trustworthy people can be. But if we all agree that you're the women, I'm sorry, he kind of looks at you. He's like, the women for the job.
I'm a lady.
Yes, we would love to. We do need help, and we would love to hire you. If, once again, it's not just me. It's more than one of us. Who am I to make the choice for other people?
You really want that pie?
I want pie.
He goes.
Can we come back to you soon? Because I want to get some pie.
He goes. And I'll say at this point, he did notice that you ripped it down. He's like, well, it says where we're located. You can come find us at the Ivory Stag. Mm-hmm. Would you mind? He reaches down to grab it from you. Do you let him take it?
Yeah, I'll let him take it.
Yeah, he's like, but it's like, in case we don't hear from you, and he taps it back into he takes a nail and taps it back into the thing. Mm-hmm. He's like, in case we don't hear from you, but yes, we will. We have lots of extra time on our hands. We'll be at the Ivory Stag if you're still interested.
Okay,
so he walks away. See ya.
Okay, so
he walks away, and then with the note still attached, he's attached it back up there.
So
let's go get some pie.
Pie.
So wait.
No,
So
your part hasn't happened yet. This happened while you 2 were walking away, while Beta and Galactus were walking away. And that's another thing. I so far, real quick, we're all doing a pretty good job on this, I think. But we also got to remember, people can't see us. So if you don't say it into the microphone, it did not happen.
Oh, true.
Like, you know, if you are irritated, if you are making a cut, if you're cutting your eyes, if you're breathing heavily, make sure it's into the microphone, or else people don't know that you're like, you know, like do things, you know, exaggerate, whatever you need to do, like to let people know how you feel. Like earlier, Malcolm had a really great face when he was frustrated with Galactus, but well, the audience will never know. But you did make a noise. You did make a noise eventually, but yeah. So I'm just keeping everybody in mind, like, don't be afraid to say, like, oh, this is what we're doing, or I'm doing this, or I react this way, or da da da.
I rattled the paper ecstatically.
Sure. Awesome. That's exactly what we're looking for. All right, so you find Marjorie Blackwell. Like I said, it's not hard to find her. She's fairly well known in town, so you just kind of ask somebody. And
Yes.
But anyway, so what do you approach her front door? It's just, you know, it's like it's a 2-story house, but you're not really sure if it's like it's like one of those houses that's connected to. It's almost like a townhouse.
Yeah.
It's like connected to other houses. But anyway,
We're knocking them doors.
you knock on the door. All right. The door opens, and there is actually a very young girl, cute, very cute, like almost like dark reddish brown hair. She answers the door, and she's like,
I propose. No.
she's like, how may I help you?
You saw this flyer for pies?
She's like, oh, you want to speak to my, okay, hold on. You want to speak to my great aunt, Aunt Marjorie. And then she comes down and she's like, you know, like very stereotypical old lady. Like she's got like slight curls to her hair. She's got like her hair kind of tied up in a bonnet, and she's like, you know, like she's got a little cane that she uses, but it doesn't look like she needs it. She kind of walks around with it, and yeah, she comes down. She's like, visitors. I love visitors. What can I do for you?
We saw this poster about pies.
Oh yes. Oh, thank goodness. That's been up for a week and nobody's come by. Really? She's like, yes. She's like, my life's passion is my pies. But I'm missing several ingredients, key ingredients. They're so important. And she looks at you and she kind of like bends down and she taps you on. She's like, you look like one who could sniff them out.
Yeah.
So she looks at both of you and she's like, so you're both interested in helping me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's like, all right. And she actually goes into and grabs like a piece of paper and she actually writes down, she's like, what I need is blue turmeric. And she kind of writes down like a drawing of what it looks like. It has thin squared leaves. I don't have anything to draw the color, but I'll write it. It's like, I'll put wide green. It's yellow green. It's got little flowers. They can be dark blue. Sometimes they're dark. Sometimes they're dark red. It varies time of year. You usually find them in the forest, the forest north of here, the Perdited Forest. And she's like, and I need bright. It's called bright. It's wide oval leaves, and she just goes on to this like, it's like it's got small flowers. It could be gray, light orange, or blue. And she's like, she's writing down, and her handwriting's not that great. So, like, and the last thing she's like, and the most important ingredient, I need star moss. Star moss. It usually grows on boulders and sometimes dead trees. Has a bit of a blue-green tint to it.
Still want this pie.
And
yes.
She's like, you should be able to find all this north in the Perdited Forest. She's like, but yes, I'll be ever so grateful if you could read it for me.
We'll try our best.
She's like, and she pinches your cheek, and she's like, I know you will.
What about my cheeks?
Did you say that?
Yes.
She grabs both your cheeks.
Yes.
She's like, you too, dearie. She's like, believe me, and I believe me. I know this town. I'm a part of this town, and to be in my favor is a good thing. It's a good thing. And this whole time you can see that her niece is just in the back, like cleaning the kitchen and just doing stuff that you imagine she's too old to do herself, like like doing little details and stuff. But anyway, she's just in the back working, and so. Black cat, a black and gray striped cat, like kind of runs up against her leg, and she's just like, she kind of ignores the both of you and starts like talking to her cat.
I look at the cat.
Huh?
I look at the cat.
Oh, you look at the cat. The cat just, let's see how the cat reacts.
Okay, don't look
The
at
cat
me.
just kind of looks at you. It's kind of like it looks at you, and then he looks back at Marjorie while she talks to it. She's like, "Oh, Mister Fluffernutter."
I just point it in, nod. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Yeah, I just made up a name.
Let's go look.
Goose.
Mr. Fluffernutter.
Choose goose.
All right, so you guys step out, and I'll say around this time they're done. You guys are done at the same time.
So I'm
So
gonna
we
go,
meet back up.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna try to
Let's just say you guys had enough sense to say, "Hey, let's meet back up at the place where we at the Weary Donkey."
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys meet back up. So what do you guys?
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, so me and Beta got the job. So
We did too.
wait, so who did y'all talk to?
I forgot her name, but it was a nice old lady.
Marjorie.
Anything else
Margarine.
happen?
Mandarin oranges.
We gotta look for some weird stuff.
And she did give you that
We need
piece
to
of
find
paper.
moss.
Yep. And flowers.
We're gonna
But-
eat that.
We did see an interesting flyer earlier. Someone put up a flyer saying they're looking for some stuff. And like lost luggage. And that those 3 chests that we got to kind of match a description a little bit. I don't know.
Actually, you don't know that at all.
I mean, like a description of lost luggage, but
Maybe we should.
I don't know
Go check
what they're
them out.
looking for.
Maybe we should go check them out.
Y'all can go check that out. I want some pie.
Okay. Well, I'll go. Where they at?
They're over at the Ivory Stag. That's what I remember.
Actually, you guys are right in front of that thing. That post-it's still on the wall. Like that post-it's on the board.
Well,
I imagine that's where you guys met back
I'm
up.
gonna go over to the post, grab it, cause then he nail it back in.
Yeah, it's still
I'm gonna
saying.
grab it, and then I'm gonna go walk to that place.
Okay. All right. So where's everybody going now?
I want the ingredients. Are you joining me? Aya?
Beta, are you joining me?
Why you look so scared?
Yes, you guys tell me.
Ada, you joining me? Do you want some pie?
No.
Pie you can't eat.
Exactly. I think I'll go with
Galactus.
Galactus.
Okay, we're split it up. Organics versus metal
Yeah.
in 2 different directions. Okay, I will say this. Okay, Ivory Stag is relatively easy to find because you could literally say, "Hey, where's Ivory Stag?" Almost everyone in town can point you to that. That's not a problem. You two, you've never been to the Perdita Forest,
No.
so I like.
That sounds
So
like a scary place.
who do you ask?
I mean,
That's the lady.
she said it was up north. So
It was up north.
we'll just ask. I don't know. Are there like a lot of people at the end right now? Like people chilling?
I mean, there's a few. I mean, this is past the breakfast time, so
Yeah.
most people have left. Like, it's not. I'd say maybe 2 people are inside, just having having coffee. And at this point, Tanaka, I'm so bad with names. Takaki's, she's inside. She's actually like wiping down tables and just kind of making the
is
place
she?
look a little better. Tanaka.
Well, I want to ask the few people that are in there if they know about it.
Okay, but they like it's as soon as you. In fact, you asking and Tanaka like she hears almost everything that's going on in her place. She's just like, "You're going to the Perdita Forest."
Yep.
In fact, what was her voice? I don't remember her voice. It was less than an hour ago. I don't remember her voice.
I think it's just like a regular voice.
It was just a regular voice. Yeah, but she's just like, that forest, not only is it a few miles north, it's kind of a dangerous place.
Bruh.
Like,
Are you
it's like, I mean, have you been there before?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, usually people go in large groups, or they really know what they're doing, or sometimes they don't come back at all.
Oh, let's go get Beta. And leave Galactus.
People get lost there, or we assume they get lost. They don't come back.
It's a lost forest.
Kind of.
Well, how?
So she's like, don't. I'm not one to discourage anybody from a good adventure. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, that play. I'm just giving you some heads up. There's people who actually serve as guides. We have one here in town. She was like, if you need to hire somebody, I could recommend somebody, or you could brave it yourself, or at the very. She was like, where are your other 2 friends?
They're doing another job.
Okay, I just
They
assumed-
weren't interested in pies.
Hi. Oh, you're doing it for Marjorie. Okay. Yeah, she's nice. They're I'll give her this. They're good pies. I just don't know if they're worth the trip to the forest. But who am I to tell someone what treasure is worth more than another?
My God.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
So where is this guide at?
In town, there's a place called. It's the Crasmere Boutique. Is not very far away from here. The woman who runs it, her name is Idla Bowderdown. Her husband is a forester. Mm-hmm. He knows the beach. He knows the woods. He knows the swamp. He's whether or not he's available, can't promise. But he knows he knows these woods insides and out. So,
I mean, if you say it's dangerous, I don't trust being on my own out there. So,
well, she looks at you and she could. In fact, now that she's had a little more time to talk to you, she's like, I have a feeling you're no stranger to the nature yourself. You might be just fine. I'm just, you're patrons of mine. I want you to come back and spend more money. We had a great time last night.
I like your honesty.
I'd like to have another great night. I don't want someone to put a post on the board that's a search party for you.
Well, it looks like she's getting with her, not you.
yeah.
Not you, Beta.
But anyway,
You really bought a box.
So yeah. So what do you got? What do you guys do?
I want to go to the boutique.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I mean, are we still in town? What are we doing?
Yeah, you're still in town.
Do we see them? Are we with them?
No,
Right now, like I imagine that they went back inside to ask questions. So if you guys wanted to go with them, you could. But you guys
I'm
could
going
also.
to that place.
So he's walked away.
Okay, no, I want to go with them because I'm scared for their lives.
Okay, so you walk in after all this, and she's like, "There's your other friend."
Here I am. Yeah, but y'all don't have the big guns with y'all.
All right. So you said you want to go look for this guy.
Aren't your eyes like basically lights?
Yeah,
One light
they-
just
yeah.
turns off and on.
That's how I wink. It's just like off.
All right.
flicker.
All right. So real quick. Okay. So you start heading toward the Crasmere Boutique. Let's go with Galactus real fast. So
Galactus.
you're just gonna go to the Iron Stag.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the Ivory Stag.
Wait, Malcolm, you know you can't. I mean, Beta, you know you can't. You know you can't stay out too long. You gotta do that job at nighttime.
I mean, you guys.
Didn't you forget about that?
Bro, why you trying to set me up, man?
we'll figure it out. We'll see how it
just
goes.
go figure
All right.
it
So
out.
you going? Okay. So you start heading to the Ivory Stag. What do you do when you get there? And once again, it's pretty obvious. Like there's like these giant antlers that are outside the building, and they've been painted like a really nice white. So you know the building when you see it. Yeah.
I wanna.
Stag.
I wanna knock on the door, like.
No, the door's open. The weather's nice enough to where the door's
I
just
wanna
open.
walk through and be like, "Hello," and just say hello.
Okay. I mean, as soon as you walk in, you actually, well, it's an inn. I mean, it's a tavern / inn. It's in fact, I'd say this place is almost more of a tavern than an inn. Like it seems like there's more space reserved for that. But as you walk in, not only is there a man sitting in the back. Of course, I lost track of that thing again. There's a man in the back, behind the counter, and he's not bald, but almost like a very short buzz cut. And he's got like a small scar under his left eye. He looks kind of stern. And he just looks at you, and there's a few people in there. There's a table with 3 individuals, and then a couple people over the car. It's not crowded right now. He sees you walk in. He goes, "Oh, lunchtime ain't ready yet, but you're welcome to wait."
No, I hold up the poster. I'm like, "So do you know anything about this?"
He sees you do that, and he actually points at the table with 3 people sitting, and all 3 of those people are looking at you as you walk in. They were already looking at you as you walked in.
Okay, so I go sit over there. I go to the table. It's like, I pick.
Actually, before you even do that, they stand like in fact, before you even do that, a man wearing mostly like an older man, like he's got like crow's eyes. He's a little bit older. He's a little bit balding with like blonde hair pushed back. He's got like a kind of a slightly tight, little messy little blonde beard.
Thor.
And he's not built. He's wearing mostly blues, and he's got like a little funky looking cane. He stands up and he goes, "Oh God, the gods have blessed us today. He looks at the other two, and you see that man I described earlier that actually hung up the sign. And there's a much, much smaller little woman with slightly pointed ears, very dark skin, with like crazy eyeliner, like making her eyes look like they come up to like white points. And she's got like a little like green like stuff in her hair. And he looks at the other two, and he's like, "What did I tell you, friends? Right? Like Lady Luck and the gods are on our side." And he looks at you, and he's like, "We put that post up just an hour or two ago, and here comes our luggage, which is still on your back."
Wow.
Nice one.
Forgot about that.
Nice one.
Like I asked several times, "Where is it?" "It's on my back."
That's the point.
And so they all, and like he goes, he's like, "My goodness!" He's like, he waves you over to the table. He's like, sit down." And of course, the other two were just kind of like, okay, like they seem pretty pleased by this. And they're like, please, sir, give us your name. What is your name?"
My name's Galactus.
Galactus. He's like, "That is the name of a Titan. Matching name for you, sir."
He's sucking up.
It's like- and he tries to like kind of knock you on the shoulder, and then he realizes like you're just all metal. He's like, ow, okay. And so they sit you down, and they're just like, you have, and like the other two, while he's talking to you, the other two are kind of looking at the boxes and like I mean, I'll say you can see this behind your back. They're kind of like giving him a thumbs, like, this is it. And they're just like, "Oh, so, if you don't, I have so many questions. Like, how did you know to bring this here? I mean, there's no, how did, like," he's just like, "I just have so many questions. Like, where did you find it? Did you find our carriage?"
Well, let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
I was walking down the street, right? And I seen a carriage in a tree.
I seen it.
How does that even happen?
He's like, "Well, I can tell you. Well, we think we know what happened.
All right.
Something came and took it. We were camping by the side." And at this, the woman's like, she's just like, she just kind of like breathes heavily, but the guy just keeps going. He's like, "We were camping for the night because we've been riding for a day and a half. We were exhausted. We just wanted to sit down. We wanted to have a meal before we rode into town. And the next thing we know, our horse is over to the corner. Our driver is sitting with us having a meal. And this giant shadow swoops down from the west and picks up our carriage like it was nothing. Just picks it right up and then takes it into the woods. Do it like it didn't. I mean, thank the gods it left us alone. But it didn't harm us. But it took away our livelihood. We need those things. How we make our lives, our living. And we didn't know where did you find? Did you find the carriage?
I mean, we found the carriage, but I don't think there's.
You said it was in a tree.
Yeah, it was in a tree. Hey, you guys need to pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
This is just for Dylan.
Listen.
And so he's like, it was in a tree. Like, oh, why would it? Oh,
I mean, we found your carriage, but we kind of I found your carriage.
he's like, oh, he just kind of looks at you. He's like, yes, we in the royal sense. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I didn't think none of it, so I kind of use it as firewood. But I do have.
And the other two just kind of laugh. He's like, well, thankfully the driver's not here to hear that.
But I do have a friend, and I'm not telling you his name because I'm not a snitch, but he does have a piece of it.
They're like, well, that's really of no concern. That's not. We don't own the carriage. Okay. We're just kind of curious. But these chests you have, and at this he's looking at, and he notices that his chest is really beat up. He's like, whoa, good God. What did the beast do to our stuff?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to it.
Roll deception. Actually, you know what? I'll let you roll with the advantage because he has no real reason to.
He rolled the same thing twice.
What do you roll?
5.
Plus what?
7.
Okay,
Wait,
so so he just kind of looks at you going, what was your response again?
I said, I don't know what happened to it. I just found
He just kind of goes, he just kind of looks at you, but I mean, you know what? I'll let. He just kind of looks at you. He's just like, He kind of looks at your fist, look at the chest, looks at your fist, he rolled a natural 20. Like,
Wow.
He just kind of goes, well, the important thing is it's back with us. And he kind of examines it, and he's like, and it looks like, other than the outside, looks like nothing got taken out from the inside.
And I'm like, so what was in the chest?
Well, tell you what, despite the condition that's been brought back in, he says we, and he looks back at the other two, and they kind of nod and agree. He's like, we are ecstatic that it was brought back to us. We are, well, I'm sorry, forgive my rudeness. He's like, I am Ebed Amperstein. These are my fellow.
How do I spell your name?
Just A-M.
He just pulls
No,
out a
that's fine. No, that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. A-M-B-E-D. And his last name is A-M-P-E-R-S-T-E-E-N.
A family company.
S-T-E.
Yes.
Wait, what is it? S-T-E?
S-T-E-E-N. Amperstein.
A family
Amperstein. All right.
Yeah. And he's like, and my two traveling associates for the road are Henny Drow, and that's the man with the really nice clothes who takes a bow. And the woman, he's like, and Wina Boule. And she does a bow also. We come from different places. In fact, we just met less than a week ago. But we each intend to make our mark and sales here during the Moonlight Festival. But we needed this luggage just to get our start. We have to rent a spot. We have to put up a tent. We have to do also, but we were in quite the pickle until this came around. I was prepared to give you, and he starts to reach for the. Did you put the chest like on the table or?
It's still on my back.
He's like, may we have our chests back?
I'm like, I put it in the table.
Okay. And he actually takes his chest, and he around his neck, he actually has like a special key. He pops it there, he turns the lock, he opens it. The rest of them kind of do the exact same thing. He goes, well, I will admit I am eternally grateful. And he goes,
Yeah, I've saved our lives.
would you be all right with, and he hands you a stone that's like, we got this, it's like a beautiful blue stone with like different colors kind of swirl, like grays and like a darker blue swirled into it. And he pulls out one that's almost like pitch black. And he's like, I'd be willing to, my portion of the payment, I can give you these two.
I will say, wait, can you tell me what that is?
My greenstone
Well,
died.
this is a blue quartz.
What does it do?
It's a blue quartz stone. And this is, they're just stones, but they're valuable. They're highly sought. It's, he goes, it could go anywhere in the market between 7 and 10, if you're lucky, 15 gold pieces each.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one's like he said, this is obsidian, just been finely polished.
Netherbone.
Yeah. So will you accept it?
I accept it.
All right. Now, and the other two reach into theirs, and the other guy also has a blue quartz, like almost the exact same. He's like, he kind of hands it to you. And Wina, she actually hands you a like. And remember, she's been actually very quiet this entire time. She actually hands you a. Tell me real quick, guys. What color is Onyx black? Onyx is black, right?
Yeah.
Black.
She hands you a much larger stone out of hers. It's Onyx, and she's just like, she kind of looks at the other two, and she hands it to you, and they both kind of like, there's like, they have kind of like a face, and so she was like, and she's like, this is what I have to offer.
I was like, so what is this?
You better be writing these stones down.
Yeah. So you have one. If you accept, you have one onyx, and you have 2 blue quartz and 1 obsidian.
Quartz is Q-U-A-R-T-Z.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's from years of playing Minecraft.
So what about? So
I
what's
thought
the other
quartz
one?
was C.
You got 1 onyx, which is spelled O-N-Y-X.
O-N-Y-X.
And you got 2 blue quartz, and you have 1 obsidian, which is spelled O-B-S-I-D-I-A-N.
Years of playing Minecraft.
And Dylan, just because once again I know you are learning this game, you are welcome to roll a insight check to see if they're lying to you or not. Remember, you got to remember to do this stuff in the future, but I'm helping you.
11.
they seem like they're being honest.
Okay.
Like you don't detect any mess. And so yeah, they hand you and they all they both all seem genuinely grateful.
Okay. Well, I asked a lady, I'm like, wait, how much is this worth? This thing?
She just kind of winks and says, "It's worth more than everything they gave you."
Okay.
That's all she says.
It's a Pokemon.
So then I guess I'm gonna go back. Wait, I want to wait. No, okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be like, say thank you and leave. But I want to go find the other two people to test and tell them what I got.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait a minute because you said you were gonna look for
We're
the
going
forester.
to the boutique.
Okay. And he has no idea you're going there, does he?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah. So okay, you go back to where your meeting spot was. They're not there. All right, you guys, what are y'all doing? You're going to the you're going to the
Boutique.
going to
Crasmere
Boutique.
Crasmere.
You actually find this on the corner, like it's right on the corners of two roads. And when you step inside, a little bell, like ding ding ding, a little bell goes off, and there is, just everything. You'd almost call it like it's nice, it's charming, it's nice. There's clothing, there's toys, there's weapons, there's artwork, there's like little sculptures, there's tools, just a whole bunch of just random stuff in this place. But it's very well organized. It's not like a junk pile or anything. And you see a small woman. She's actually, you guys would recognize her as a halfling. She's actually barefoot. She's the kind of halfling that doesn't even wear shoes. And but she's got cropped hair. It's like kind of a reddish brown or whatever. And she's got a little button. She's wearing a dress, but she's got a little vest that's kind of buttoned up. And she's like, welcome to the she goes, welcome to the Crasmere Boutique. How can I help?
To the boutique, girl.
So we were told that there was a forester man guide here.
Oh, you're looking for my husband.
Trying to steal your man's.
And she's just like, may I? Well, it's his business, but actually, he stepped out bright and early this morning. I don't expect to see him until, well, if I'm lucky, he'll come around for lunchtime. But it's been a while since then. I'll probably see him once dusk hits.
All right.
Like I'm sorry. He's bright and early. That's the way they do. But if you need to talk to him, I can definitely leave the notes. The next time I see him, he will. What's your name and where you stay?
My name is Mary Jane, and we're staying at the Weary Donkey.
Inn.
The Weary Donkey. Okay. Yeah. She kind of writes it down. And she's like, as soon as I see him, I'll send him your way.
All right.
He's a busy man. I barely see him. She kind of rolls her eyes and but yeah.
You're looking for other women. I want to just look around the store.
Okay, yeah, look around the store. There's especially actually, you know what? For you've never seen this many things, and for you personally, because see, like halflings, they're not very tall. This store is really comfortable for you. Stuff is a little bit taller for you, but not as tall as it is in most places. Like shelves are at your eye level. You can reach up and grab some of the little figurines and little there's little horses with the wheels. You can roll the horse. Little kids' toys. But then, like I said, there's all sorts of things in this place.
Right.
So, yeah,
I want to look at you said there were sculptures. I want to look at sculptures.
Okay, that most of them are almost little things that have been carved out of wood or stone. They're usually small, almost like knickknacks, almost the equivalent of snow globes, except they're not snow globes.
Yeah,
without the glass and the snow, but it's little things like that. Somebody carved it, somebody painted it. There's one. In fact, there's at least one that looks like a miniature version of the town. Somebody carved it and painted. So you see the little boy, you see there's a tiny little boat, and then you see another one that looks like a storybook castle, which you don't even know what a castle is. It's literally those are the type of sculptures that are there. They're not crazy beautiful sculptures. It's little knickknacks you could put in your house.
So there was also weapons.
Yeah, you guys are
well.
this is the worst Dungeons & Dragons game ever.
Yes, you said there was also weapons as well.
Yeah, really, a couple of knives. There's a shield on the wall. It's almost like the way she organizes plays is a combination of for sale, but it also looks like it's decoration.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when I say weapons, it's not like weapons galore. It's literally like a little knife here. There's a sword next to the shield.
Yeah.
And there's an axe in the corner. It's kind of gathering dust. You maybe forgot about it. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Mm.
Nothing as wonderful as that spork of yours.
You're right.
Nothing as crazy as this dragon that walks in and kills all of them.
Exactly. I know. I'm letting you guys just take your time,
All right.
but
Well, since y'all ain't doing anything, let's go meet up at our meeting spot.
oh, you want to go back to the meeting spot?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You go back to your meeting spot. You see Snack Boy over there. You see Galactus just kind of standing there, holding stone, just going just eyeballing the stones and just like ooh. Yeah. Okay. So you walk up, you see Galactus just standing there.
Look what I got. I found those people with the chest. Look what they gave me. You two should go give them the chest back now.
No, you had all
You
three of
had
them.
it.
I had all three of them.
Yeah, you had all three of them.
Wait, Dad, did I have all three of them?
You had all three of them. Yeah. You
well,
gave them all back.
Look what I got. Well, since you guys found one, I'm not gonna give you any of it. You thought I was.
Thank you.
I like
Have fun with your rocks.
No, I'm just-
What'd you say, Beta?
I said have fun with your rocks.
These rocks are more expensive than your whole life.
Ooh, we told you.
Actually.
I want a rock. I feel like I deserve one.
Okay. Well, which one's your favorite which one's your favorite color? Blue?
You basically have two. You have
Blue,
one
black, or
dark
black.
one, another dark one, and then two blue ones.
The way he smelled obsidian.
I got a blue one. I got a dark one.
Obsidian.
And I got one that's really dark.
It's abbreviated.
I'll get the one really dark.
Too bad. You get the blue one.
It's too bad.
Beta, do you want one?
No.
Okay.
I actually will tell you guys at this point, just simplicity. There, a couple more of those notes that have been on the wall are actually taken down.
What time of day is it?
So, basically, other people have been coming and taking some of these
What
notes.
time of day is it?
I'd say by now it's at least 11 in the morning.
11?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, you guys
We ain't did
haven't
much.
done a whole lot.
No, I thought it was gonna
literally
be
just
later.
went to a
you
place.
guys
and-
probably woke up around, let's just say, you had a late night
7
partying.
a.m.
So you woke up maybe 8 or 9.
Oh.
And you guys have just been kind of walking around just talking to people. So it's 11:30. It's getting close to lunchtime. It's 11:30 maybe.
Okay,
In fact, and at this point I will say you do see the town is, I mean, there's people working. I mean, this town is kind of busy.
So, do you guys want to do your quest?
I would have explained more about the town, but I'm trying to help you guys get to a point where you actually do
So, did you guys want to do your quest?
I feel like we could, but there's also a guide that would help us. Look around the place because it's dangerous. So I don't
Dangerous? I like dangerous.
Really, I don't know. The woman over there said he comes back at dusk area, so maybe we could ask him to help us.
But me and Beta can't stay there for too long because we got a job to do at night.
That is true.
Yes,
I don't know.
Let's go to the place.
You're gonna go to the Perdita Woods.
You guys
Now,
wanna
no
go?
help.
All right.
I have a thought, so I think we should just go.
Oh,
You guys might be all right. I mean, you gotta think about it. 2 of you have lived most of your life in nature.
So have I.
Yeah, 2 of you.
Oh,
yeah.
I was talking about
All
him.
right. Well,
Yeah, him.
All right, so are you all 4 of you are heading to Perdita Forest?
Yes.
All right, we're
I'll
gonna
trust in our abilities.
fast forward this a little bit. All right, so you guys get to the edge of basically you travel, and it's a good walk. It takes you if it was 11:30 when you left, it probably takes you till at least 2 in the afternoon before you get to the
Really?
edge.
What?
Yeah, it's a while. I mean, it's not next to the town. There's trees and there's wood, but the actual Perdita Forest, which it's not that it's hard to find because there is a road that goes that direction. But when you get to it, it's almost unmistakable because almost as soon as that forest starts, it is thick. It's 3 C's. It's just a thick thing. It's almost despite the
said
fact,
3
because despite it's a relatively sunny day. It's a pretty sunny day. It's not there's clouds, but it's not crazy. You can tell just from you could without even stepping into the forest, you can tell sunlight gets almost cut off into this forest. It's a very thick
Scary.
forest.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, I mean it's not scary. It's just a thick forest. Like you would also like, I mean, like, and especially like you, Mary Jane, just because you're like, you see, you know, you can see a deer going through the forest. You can see a rabbit. It's not like it's like, oh no, it's spooky and evil. It's just a very thick, lively forest.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, but this is also the edge of it. So
True.
well, this is what I want to do. I want to be at, okay, well, so we're venturing. I'm going to pull out my great axe and just be walking around with it.
you can do that. Okay, you're at the edge of the forest. So what do you guys do?
It's just. I guess we just start
Use your
walking.
light.
in.
Okay, and once again, we're gonna try to speed this up just a little bit because we've been recording this session for an hour.
This
That's
one.
it?
Just this
Oh,
one.
Just this session. The other session was over an hour and a half. What time is it? Oh, I have a clock right here. It's 12:20. Trinity's not asleep yet. She's
have
getting
fallen
cranky.
asleep.
Wow.
She's getting cranky.
I've fallen asleep 3 times.
All right, so all right, so let's just do it like this. Okay, everybody roll, or no, I'm sorry, either one of you roll. Okay, once again, you guys need to start telling me this without me telling you this. Who wants to head the search for this?
Me.
Stuff? You want to head it?
Yep.
All right. Is anybody going to help him?
Man, I'm just going back.
Okay, you get to roll with advantage. That's literally, guys. You guys can help each other with almost anything. But tell me how you're helping. That helps a lot. Like, I mean, with this, you're just both looking. But like, once again, like, real quick, guys. In fights, like if you guys are fighting, another one of you, instead of attacking, can actually choose to help the other person, and that person gets advantage.
Ooh.
You can do stuff like that. But anyway, like you could say, like, I throw a rock to distract them to help, quote unquote, while the other person attacks. But anyway, especially somebody who might have a animal companion or something like that. But anyway.
Or a silent image.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Or a
Or
great
somebody who
axe.
has a sugar glider who keeps forgetting they have it. You haven't fed that thing in days.
No,
He's dead.
I gave it some soup.
You take it out your
drop
pocket,
I gave it some soup.
I gave it some soup. It swam in the soup. All right, so do you both want to roll, or you want to roll with advantage?
You want to roll with me, or you want me to roll?
I'll roll with you.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna mess you up.
And it's you're looking at nature. Actually, you know what? I will let you choose either nature or survival, whichever one you want, because they both have different numbers, or can have different numbers.
Okay, I choose survival then.
I got 12.
19 plus 5, 24.
24. Okay, remember, like she wrote down more or less what you're looking for.
Yeah.
The you very like almost near you barely have gone the forest. Not even 20 minutes. You find like a small little patch of the blue turmeric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like plenty of it. Now here's where once again I want you to roll again, and this is like how much you can actually collect.
Okay.
You found it. Now collect it.
Collecting time.
Yeah, Harvest Boy.
And
Is it
same
just
thing.
number?
You can either do nature or survival, whichever one
Okay,
you
I'll
think.
go survival then. 16.
16. You get a good like. Not only did you find some, you found some that was like you could because once again you've lived in the woods. You have an idea of what somebody who's going to use this for like ingredients or like what they need out of it. Like they don't need the flowers; they need like parts of the plant. You collect a good chunk of this stuff. So I guess you put it in your pouch or whatever.
Yep.
All right. Same thing again. I'm gonna keep looking. So roll. You both want to roll, or one person roll with advantage?
I'll roll, yo.
Yeah, just roll with me.
Got like
And then survival or nature?
Yeah.
All right, so 18.
9.
All right. Same thing. You actually this time you find bright.
Yeah.
You find the bright, and then once again, it takes you a little bit longer this time. You had to go a little bit deeper into the woods, about 45 minutes. But yeah, you find the bright. You find what the wide oval leaves. You find the and these flowers are the light orange type. And the same thing. Roll again real quick. Just roll.
For the
survival.
collecting.
You too?
You can if you want to help.
I'm helping.
Look at you with these good rolls,
I
because you
know,
about to
right?
get that food.
Exactly.
18.
18 plus 5. What is that? That is 23.
You got a bunch of that. Like basically, you got even more than you did. Like it's like like you're doing a really good job.
Let's go.
All right.
I need that pie.
You got one more ingredient to find. So
What's the last one?
Star moss.
She said that's near rocks.
Yeah.
yeah. So
The troll dude.
I actually was thinking about him when she first said it.
baby.
Wait, no, since we're here. Oh, feels bad, man.
7.
13.
13. What was yours?
7.
That's 20 if you put them together.
Yeah, it takes you. In fact, I'll say this: it takes you another hour and a half.
Ooh.
But once you end up coming across, it just takes a long time. Because that's one thing about this forest. There's trees, but there's not a lot of dead trees. For one, not a lot of dead trees. There's definitely hardly any boulders, but you do actually find a couple of stones on the ground. But they look like little broken, jagged stones. They look like, I'll say this: you have enough sense that these aren't natural stones; they're just broken little stones. But then you actually see a statue. It's a statue. It's an actual statue of a nearly naked woman with like almost like she's wearing leaves, but it's a statue. And she's like stuck in a position, and it's a very, very realistic statue. Like so, it's like it's perfect. You touch it?
No.
Oh,
Hey, it's Agatha.
Basically it's like for all intents and purposes, it's like a perfect like it's like she was a beautiful woman, but it's just in it's in one of the few places in the woods where the trees are kind of like almost like there's almost like a little circle clearing, and she's just like off to the side of it, and she's just completely still, and she has like a weird facial expression, just kind of but she does have on her growing some star moss.
All right. Well,
she has some growing like where the leaves are on her body. That's where the moss seems to be growing. So what do you do?
I'll slap her butt and then get some of that.
Why?
Before you even touch it, you immediately are just surrounded by these bright, swirly lights. Ooh. Like as soon as you get close, you look like you're about to touch it. And
Ultra instinct.
Yeah, you're surrounded by these like lights, and you just hear over and over again. It's like, leave her alone, leave her alone, leave her alone. Like lights are like flying around you.
All these little stupid fairies.
Why? I need these.
They're just like, okay, is that what you say?
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Be persuaded, my beautiful lights. I hate my life. Wow. Wow, come on. The time when I need to talk to people. 4.
A 4? Yeah, they just keep like if anything they spin faster around you where it's like it's actually kind of hard to see. And actually, and at this, the more of them keep flying around you guys, like sort of like not as rapid as around him, and they're just like, leave this place, leave this place, leave this place.
Like why?
All right,
why?
they like even though the lights continue, one of them actually slows down enough to where you can actually see her, and it's like this tiny little feminine figure with almost like it's like a mix between butterfly and moth wings, and she's actually talking to Aya because the ones that are near you, because you're so close to the statue, are like they're in your face so much to where like I would say right now you're like halfway blind. Yeah. But they're talking to Aya. It's like leave Polynome alone. It's like she needs to be cured, and we are not able to do it.
Poly who?
And she points at the statue. She's like, she goes, and she's like, she's not a person. She's our friend and our leader. She's a spirit of the woods, and she was turned to stone by an ugly creature with multiple legs.
Ew, sounds like a spider.
She's like, it wasn't a spider.
Where's
Spiders
the cure?
don't do this.
Where's the cure?
Yeah, she goes, the little one's like, she's like, I don't know. She's like, I just know the answer probably lies in its dang stupid gullet.
Where is this thing?
She's like, it's easy enough to find. You just follow the stones. Ooh, it turns things to stones and it eats them. We barely kept it from eating Polynome.
Can I just get this moss?
Actually, when you say that, roll a...
Time to rage.
Looks like I'm gonna die.
Roll a...
Death by fury.
Anytime when he says actually,
I want you to roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Oh, you're about to die.
I hate my life. Oh my god. Wisdom? Is it just wisdom?
A wisdom save. Your saves are in the top left corner.
Top.
Should be, or like not, yeah, like you see that little box? Look, that box, whatever your wisdom save is.
All right, so it'll just be wisdom, right? What is wisdom save?
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Oh, okay, so +5, so 7.
Um,
I hate my life.
they turn you into a duck.
Wow. Oh, I'm running. I'm running.
You're literally a duck. You're a duck.
So I'm about to rage. I'm running.
You can't talk. You can't talk.
Quack.
You're just a duck.
Turned you into a duck.
Okay, freaking polymorphs.
Ducktail. Ooh.
Yeah. And yeah. So what do y'all do? He's now a duck.
I'm like, whoa,
I gasp and I go.
I'm up. They turn into a duck.
Am I just like a duck that doesn't know anything anymore, or do I still know them?
You know what? You're kind of just a duck.
Oh.
Like, I mean, you're not like, it's not like you recognize them as your friends, but you're as smart as a duck is right now.
Yo, you say you're stupid.
But you're also a duck. You can fly. You can. But at the same time, like, you have enough sense to like, you recognize friend from foe, you know, like all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, that you're as smart as a duck is right now.
I'm like, whoa.
I just walk
I'm
up to
like, whoa,
Aya.
we will turn your person back to a thing. Like, bro, like, chill out. Why'd you turn into a duck?
And this one, the one that's talking to Aya looks at you and she's like, "Oh, don't worry. He'll change back to his little fluffy self soon enough. We don't want you touching her."
Understood.
Quack.
Okay.
It's like, if you want to go kill that stupid thing and find a way to turn her back, we would be grateful.
Okay, I mean,
It'll be great fun.
can you at least hand me?
Do you really say that?
No.
I was gonna say.
I was looking
I was
at
waiting for
him.
him to say it. I was waiting for him to say it. You really say that?
You know when like when freaking
You
You should
Like
stop
that.
asking, and as
And
soon
just
as
start
she said
doing
that,
it. Yeah.
turn into a giraffe.
You would say.
it's like how you and Agatha, hey, what's up, girl? And
Yeah,
everyone starts
Oh, you're
dying.
dead.
So what do y'all do?
I
We
just
just
rattle my
leave.
feathers.
I pick up the duck and we leave.
You just okay.
No, I want to go after that thing.
Yeah, I
She
want
said
to go
follow
after
the
that thing.
stones. She already
Yeah.
told us what to do.
So follow the stone.
I just stare at the moss while we're walking away.
I just want to get away from that thing, or else y'all about to
And
be turned
if she sees you guys do that, she was like, she actually says that she's like, so you're actually gonna go after this thing?
Yes, I mean, but wait, no. First, you
I'll
gotta
try.
turn our friend back from a duck because we kind of need him.
He said she'll turn.
No,
turn
but
back.
we need him to fight the thing.
She was like, he better not try to touch her again. And,
He
and then
won't.
you turn back to yourself. You turn back to yourself.
Don't touch it.
So you're under her arm because she's carrying you.
like
So Aya is now holding Mary Jane, which Mary Jane weighs like 20 pounds of this.
quack.
Quack. Oh wait.
Like, I don't know if I said this to you guys before, but have you guys ever picked up my 20-pound weights? That's how much you weigh.
Really? That's it.
Yeah.
He weighs 20 pounds, or Mary Jane weighs 20
Dang,
pounds.
you light-
He weighs that.
light
Like,
work.
I lift those things like nothing.
Yeah, not too heavy.
Light
Yeah.
work.
The duck was probably heavier. Yeah, you're back to normal, and they're just like, but they literally they point. Then they're just like, they kind of point like kind of a northeast direction. They're like, yeah, that ugly thing went that way. She's like, everything it sees, it turns to stone, and then it eats it.
Oh my god, I'm not trying to fight this thing.
Get that moss someday.
She's like, just don't. And then she was like, try not to look at it. And she's like, but she just kind of huffs, and then like they just continue to kind of hover around the statue right now.
That would be such a bad fight for us. We would have to roll for disadvantage. If we cover our eyes, that's disadvantage.
Somebody knows the rules.
wow. Someone knows.
I've been studying.
Nerd.
I just have a little tantrum in Aya's arms. Man, I just wanted pie. Just waving my arms around and everything.
Man, I don't know about fighting that thing.
Well, I need pie.
I don't need it that bad.
It's you have Galactus has a chance to maybe fight something.
Galactus.
You want to fight that thing? I'm gonna turn you to stone.
Wait.
And we
Are they
can't
also
pick you up
affected by this? The whole stone turning
You
thing?
don't know.
Yeah, how would we be affected?
Yeah, that's
we
all.
robots.
It doesn't
You
say
don't
we're
know?
immune to it. Yeah, how's it gonna turn?
Does it say it?
No, it doesn't.
Then
It says,
you're probably not immune to it.
man, I'm immune to disease. That's a disease.
So tell me what y'all want to do.
I am not trying to fight this thing.
I guess we could probably just look around different places instead.
Yeah, can't we just find somewhere else to get some moss or something?
I mean,
We could.
Probably gonna
you
encounter it.
could.
But do we want to skip?
I'm leaving it up to you guys.
Here's the thing. Do we want to skip like a little mini adventure or?
I bet we're gonna encounter it no matter what.
Yeah, probably.
I bet we're gonna be looking for
Our
it.
DM is
Hey,
tricky.
let's just
Not really.
let's just go home because I got a job.
It's
You
not
can go
that
home.
late right now. It's like about 5-ish. Right?
Well, I kind of yeah. It's evening. Sun hasn't set yet, but it is evening. Well, you're in the woods. Actually, the woods it's actually getting pretty damn dark.
So let's dip.
I mean, we could dip. I
Yeah,
guess.
we're dipping.
Mr. Dipping.
I mean, because you guys do have a job now. Oh,
Yeah,
look at me, Mr.
we're
Moneybags.
trying to get the money.
They're so excited.
So, y'all, okay.
All right, so yeah, I guess we just go.
Start heading
away
out.
I
then.
better go talk to that little golem dude, troll dude. and
Yeah, go
get
talk
some
to
vibes
the
from
troll.
him.
I was when he first said boulders and everything, that's the first person I thought of. So I might just go chill with him for a bit.
All right.
So yeah,
Put some
we'll
moss to
head
troll
back to the
him.
town.
Okay.
Feels bad, man. Looks like
once
she's
again,
just gonna
that's
get
several
eaten.
hours away. So I'll say
my
by the time you
God.
get to town, it's actually evening. It's like nighttime. It's like basically nighttime.
Oh, so I'm gonna go by the junkyard then.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we ask? Do they want to come? Do y'all want to come along?
Well, I mean, you guys aren't gonna get paid nothing.
You don't know that. She
I mean-
just said she didn't even say that you had to ask. She just said that you just needed to go do it.
No, but you're not coming with us. You're not stealing our gold.
You can come with us.
Oh
Are you
my-
coming?
No, don't come
I'm
with
gonna go
us.
to the boulder.
Okay, go to the boulder.
I guess I'll go with y'all then.
Okay, so you two are gonna do the junkyard thing.
Yes.
And I think she's coming. Yeah.
So yeah, these three doing junkyard. I'm going to boulder.
Okay.
I'm gonna die, guys. Bye.
All right. I'll say. Okay, we gotta remember that once again. Where the rock troll was.
Yeah, he's far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Usually,
that was
I
like
thought that too. I was like, he's pretty far.
that's a pretty good couple hours away.
Oh my.
Shoot,
You can do it.
I'm going to end then. I'll do your thing. I'm going to the end.
All right. You go to the end, and the rest of you are going to the junkyard.
Yeah.
You're getting that moolah.
All right. Real quick, just because you don't seem to remember this, you only get paid
If you bring back
proof of dead goblins.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
She doesn't even know the job description. You guys
Yeah,
never
we're
told
not,
her.
We're not telling her.
I just walking
Kill
along.
goblins.
Actually, you all. Well, yeah, you guys didn't go talk. So okay, so are you going with them?
No, I'll go to the end.
Oh my
I need to do my
gosh.
performance.
Let's go.
Also, you're going to the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scared cat.
You guys go to the end.
Wuss.
And at this, I will say that Anako, she sees the two of you go in. She was like, "So did you have a fun adventure?"
Yeah.
We brought back 2 ingredients from there. This other one, little suspicious. I meant, not gonna.
She just kind of, she's like, "Don't know what you're talking about."
Oh,
But all right.
yeah.
So, I don't even know.
Yeah, she's just kind of like,
Not eating them.
anyway. But I mean, other than that, it's like it's a normal night at this point. Like it's probably not as wild as it was the night before. Like there's not quite as many people in town or in that area. But yeah, I mean, do you guys do anything extra or special, or do y'all just
You want to perform?
Heck yeah, I do.
do you want to? This time, are you trying to perform for tips?
I would do tips.
Ooh.
Okay, you
I
actually
put
want
my little. I don't know, put it down
Sugar
to catch
glider.
money. My sugar ain't
Yo,
gonna
yeah,
catch
your
money.
sugar glider. And he stands up on his hind legs and takes.
I mean, you can borrow a cup or a bowl or
I
something.
take the cup, I put it in front of me. I'll be like,
Okay.
What are you doing? They don't know what you're doing.
I am.
Roll for performance.
Oh shoot!
She's
I forgot that's a thing.
I'll roll for you.
Feels bad, man.
Oh, natural one.
15.
15?
Not bad.
Okay, when you start playing, like I said, there's not quite as many people in here, but people still enjoy it. And Anako, she plays with you again.
Yeah.
And
getting
you
her,
do.
guys.
I'll say you end up making like 15 copper and 2 silver.
Ooh, that's a
Hold
lot.
up.
I mean, this isn't a rich. This is people on
Her
this
name
town.
is Takano.
Takano.
Yes.
I know. I
Wait,
keep
15
forgetting.
copper
I made up the
and
name
2
and I'm still
silver?
Yep.
15 copper and
15 copper pieces.
And 10
And
copper
2
equals
silver.
1 gold.
No,
No, it's
no,
not
it's
silver.
no. 10 makes 1 silver.
Yeah, 10 copper makes 1
Yeah.
silver.
But like basically, you're getting like people's change, like the change left over.
Still not bad.
That's not bad. But yeah, do you guys pay for another room?
Yes.
That's 2 gold.
2 gold. I ain't got no more gold pieces.
No, you don't? Oh, it feels bad, man.
I don't have gold pieces.
Then I guess not.
You guys don't get the rune this time.
We don't have the money. We're broke.
We the one with all the money.
It's almost like something.
Hold up.
Yeah, I got all the money.
Hold up.
Your stones.
Yes. The quartz. He gave me 1 quart.
Oh, you know you better not sell my court. No.
I mean, it's his
gave it
court
to
now. And what do you give that to as payment?
How much was it? It was like,
Dude, those things are
You
worth,
actually
like-
don't. You actually
yeah,
don't know.
you never told me.
Yeah, they could be worth these.
You can. I mean, tell me what you want to
I
do.
don't want to give it to her as payment. I kind of want to. Actually, how long are we staying here? We're staying here for a while, so maybe.
I mean, you. In all reality, you guys can go wherever you,
You
want.
get to
right now.
touch the stone every night, but you have to give us a room.
I hold it up to her like, is this worth anything?
You hold that up to her.
Yeah.
She's kind of looks at it. Which one? Which stone is this again?
Quartz.
The blue one.
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of looks at it. She's just like, I'm no expert. I mean, she's like, I would give you. She kind of looks at a book at like the date she has, and she's like, I could give you 4 nights for this.
4 nights?
4.
I mean, kind of not bad.
What's the deal?
I'll do it.
Say bargain a week.
She's like, and well, I'll make sure you get. Yeah. She's like, yeah, okay. She's like 4 nights.
Okay.
Plus breakfast, lunch, and dinner whenever.
She goes.
Hold up.
She roll persuasion.
Hold up.
I feel too much.
Hey, bro.
Just because of how cute you are.
Hey, bro. Gotta use your cuteness to your advantage. Persuasion. 11.
11. She just kind of looks at you and goes, you don't eat much, but breakfast.
I'm fine.
she's like, you'll get breakfast, and if we have leftovers, you can have dinner.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I don't imagine it'd be much for you.
All right.
So yeah, for 4 nights, you have a steady room at this place.
Let's go. And I got food. All right.
So now back to the metal dudes.
Okay.
That is not our name.
Okay.
That is not our team name.
Here's the thing. You guys have still been just here's where we'll go with this. The 2 of you, Aya, you're at the end, right? Yes. Okay. The 2 middlemen, both of you roll perception checks. Oh, and by the way, where you are, you're actually and I'll tell you where this is. Basically, there's a cliff on the north side of this town that overlooks a beach. The town has a wonderful habit of just throwing all their garbage over this cliff onto the beach down below. And they basically just expect the ocean to wash away the grass. That's their junkyard. So, for the most part, the town doesn't have to deal with it. I mean, it actually works for the town, but below this cliff, it's like, I mean, the ocean does wash away, but the stuff that gets left behind is like metal and wood and stuff like that. But like,
attach it to yourself.
yeah, like
I rolled an 18.
but that's below you. So my question is, where do you watch from? You watch from, like, where, like, remember this cliff is like, it's got to be at least 20 feet above the beach. Like, so, or do you want to wait? Do you want to wait closer to the beach? Do you want to wait?
Do y'all?
Do we take fall damage?
You can absolutely take fall damage.
Dang.
But I'm a robot.
You could absolutely take, like, for you, it's slightly mitigated because you have that jump ring.
Yeah, I was like, he's fine with that, I
Yeah.
guess.
But I'm just letting you know that below you is a bunch of broken wood and broken metal on a beach. What I'm saying is,
We can get dead.
and I'm also saying is there's different vantage points. Guys don't have to just sit on like there's other places like. I mean,
Can we get somewhere lower? Because they're not.
you can get somewhere low. Yeah, like you
can we
would
get
have to.
somewhere lower?
You could actually leave town, like leave out there's a north gate also. Leave out the north gate and like go around and just wait closer to the beach.
Can we do that? And I rolled an 18.
Or you can stay on the cliff. I mean,
I
either way.
rolled an 18.
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled an 18. What'd you want to do, Matt?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the thing, the lower vantage point. Oh shoot. 8 plus what?
What's your perception? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
8.
Oh, let's see. This will be a luck based thing. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. At some point during the so actually. Woo!
You sound like a cat.
At some point during the night, I'll say like past midnight, you actually hear. What was your roll again, Dylan?
18.
Actually, you know what? Everything's fine. Nothing happens.
Whoa,
Nothing happens this night.
Oh, really?
Like, as far as like, I mean, you know, the ocean, a couple seagulls. It's a very boring night. Like basically for the both of you, it's almost like you got almost like you had a long rest. Like no, like just you know, you kind of. I mean, you realize one of the reasons that nobody wants this job. It's if nothing happens, it's boring.
Yeah.
Like, but for you guys, the thing is, for you two, you're used to it. You're used to just kind of zoning out and just kind of. Because I mean, and I will say this because you both had such a long day, both of you and. In fact, if anything, I probably should have had you roll with disadvantage, but I'm going to let it slide just because you were just kind of zoned out. Like you just kind of went to your like cool down mode, almost like sleep mode where you're still awake and aware, but at the same time though, you're just kind of like, okay, you know, nothing seemed to be going on. Yeah. Like I said, you can hear animals, you hear like, you know, nighttime animals, but yeah, nothing actually happens this night.
Man, we ain't get paid.
Feels bad, man.
All right. Hi, it's Josh. I'm interrupting the game again because, quite frankly, I just need the practice for when, you know, advertisements start being utilized here, and we need to practice having breaks, and I need to practice editing them in. Just real quick, once again, please contact us and tell us anything, good, bad, suggestions, things you want, things you don't want. Find us on Twitter, comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever floats your boat, whatever suits you. I recently signed up for a relatively, at least I think it's actually very new. It's called startplaying.games. You can actually find me on there, along with many other much more experienced dungeon masters and game masters and such. But best you find us and you can have us run games for you. But I am on there. And yeah, find me there. And let's see. I made a list of things to make sure I put in here. I want to personally apologize for anyone who completely got through the first episode. I recently went back and kind of gave it a little listen, and the audio is not good. I apologize. If I get enough free time, I will probably go back and re-edit it and try to make it more palatable. So thank you for bearing with it and listening to the rest and not giving up on us. Specifically me, I'm the one doing all the editing. And also, I'm currently working on a comic. Hopefully it'll just be a fun little thing. It's not quote unquote canon to the story, but just putting the characters as I envision them in various scenarios, and hopefully it'll be funny and or entertaining and whatnot. Anyway, I guess that's it. Back to the show.
So, what do you guys want to do the next? We could if unless you guys want to do anything during the day of this day, we could just skip ahead to the next night.
Skip ahead to the next night.
I actually want to go check on the boulder.
Okay,
Boulder man.
You go check on the boulder.
Yeah. I want to see that.
Yes, I already forgot his name.
Big boulder boss.
Make sure not to cross the bridge, because he might be like, no pay.
True.
No
Okay, you come across me, and he's not
Okay.
actually this time when you get there, he's not. You don't see him right away because like last time he was like next to the bridge because it's like during the morning time, so you actually don't see him. What do you do? Like I said, you just don't immediately see him. Like it's just the bridge.
I want to.
But you still see there's still little crates for offerings, and there's a few things. It's not like once again, this is early in the morning, relatively, so there's not a whole lot's been dropped off yet.
I want to like call out for him.
Okay, you call out. You actually, you just hear. And you can tell he's under the bridge. So he starts he's like, what is that?
I have a question for you.
And
Or a favor. Kind of both.
who is it?
Probably might not remember me, but I'm a Mary Jane, little fuzzy hamster that came by with 3 other people.
Say platinum.
You just described half the people come through here.
My friend gave you a platinum to eat.
Oh yeah! And at this, you actually start hearing like rumbling as he's basically climbing up the side of like the cliff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! And so, yeah, he gets to the top, and but then of course, to you, he's freaking gantic, and he just kind of looks down. And he's like, "What can I do for you?"
This might sound a little weird, but hold on. I need to look at your body.
He just kind of looks at you and goes,
I'm looking for star moss, and I was told they would be around boulders and, rocks and everything.
he just kind of goes,
Unless there's some under the bridge that I don't know about, maybe?
he just kind of keeps like, in fact, oh, that was cocked. He just kind of goes, He goes, you're welcome to look
Thank you.
at the bridge.
Oh. I mean, still good.
But I'll let you, I'll because he's not stressing you about it, I'll let you just roll with advantage. I'm trying to think. This might not, I'll say for this, just do survival just because that seems to be your strong suit.
Oh, feel that, man. 13, but you said advantage? Mm-hmm. All right, so another roll. Hopefully this is better. Please be better. Oh, it's not better. So 13 is good.
There is moss on the bridge, and there's actually a little bit of moss growing on him. Like you see it when he like turns around. It doesn't look. It looks like once again, you know what moss looks like. This star moss had a kind of unique, the moss is like tiny little plants. Mm-hmm. It kind of looks like little stars all over it, and that unique color. This is just regular old moss. Mm-hmm. There's moss, just not what you're looking for.
All right.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Yeah. And so he just at this point he's like, you actually see him, and I'll say just because of the time of the day, like you see he's doing like a weird sort of mix between like stretching and like an exercise routine in the morning. He's just kind of going like lifting his arms up and down, but of course his body isn't very flexible, so it just he's just like so he's kind of ignoring you at this point.
All right. I want to ask him something.
He's still there.
Yo, how long you been here?
What?
Like how long you been staying here? I don't see you go around much, right?
He like stops and thinks for a long time. He's just Rashi. Long time. I don't know. That's.
I mean,
I was like, you get. He's not like super smart. I guess.
Well, that's cool. You met any strangers? Any weird people?
He just looks at you and he's like, "Oh, you were weird to me."
Oh yeah, I guess I am the weird one here.
No, he like at this. Like, there's another person walk by that kind of like drops a few coins in the thing. And he looks at him and he goes, "All of you." He's like, no, none you like Rush, and he like pumps himself in the chest. It's like, me's the only one.
Well, I thank you for letting me look around. Sucks that there was nothing here for me to find. But, I guess I'll leave you be. Good luck on your day.
He goes, you too.
Bye-bye.
And he grabs one of the bottles of wine that's been left in that thing. He starts drinking.
Nice. Get drunk.
And it's really messy, dude. You realize like when he drinks, like a lot of it doesn't even make it. Like it goes in his mouth and just comes right because he doesn't really have lips.
Yeah.
I guess so it's just like it's almost like whatever. But yeah, sorry, that was uneventful.
Hey, gotta look everywhere.
Zoom to next night.
Hmm?
So we're gonna be.
I mean, if anybody else wants to do it, do Aya and Mary Jane want to do the night thing too?
Yes.
Nah, I spent my gold. I'm gonna use it. I spent my quartz. I'm gonna use my inn.
I broke my
Okay.
nail.
Actually, I want to ask her. Could I, like, keep the rest of the nights for like another day?
She actually is like, that's usually something that we work out ahead of time for the deal. And I'll let you, if you want to try to convince her, you can roll persuasion.
Let's do this.
Yeah, you can try.
I keep
But
trying.
yeah, she was like, our original deal was for 4 nights, and you didn't say you want to hold a room. She's like, usually that's more expensive to hold a room.
11.
She just goes, sorry, one. She's like she goes, it really is about to become very busy here. And
Alright.
but she basically puts it like this: in about a week, these rooms will double and triple in price.
Oh my god.
You won't be. It's like that stone would have only bought you 1 night.
Well, I guess I'll just use my stone money, and I'm gonna stand again.
You just gotta stay at the end.
I gotta keep some comfortable sleep before I go back out in the world.
All right, so the 3 of you can all roll perception checks if you are gonna wait at night.
Oh, that was a terrible.
Oh, I also looked like it was cocked.
Yeah.
20. A 20 die.
What? All right.
8.
20.
Okay, believe it or
Malcolm
not,
got a natural 20.
huh?
Malcolm got a natural 20, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then I got a 20.
Um.
But a foo-foo one.
All right, so this night at roughly 1 in the morning,
We get attacked.
you actually, in fact, real quick, once again, where are you guys?
We were
At
at
that
the,
little vantage point.
I mean, are you like low to the beach, up on the cliff?
No,
like,
I'm low.
Up on the cliff
We're
is
low.
a good point. It's just you're low.
I'm low.
Okay, I will say that all 3 of you actually, no, you actually don't see this. Probably something to do with it being nighttime and all that. You're probably a little bit sleepy. Usually, you actually see 2 goblins, 2 little green, like they're very short green with like wide heads, their heads look like they're too big for their bodies, pulling a little, kind of like a little crappy sled across the beach, like the sand, with another goblin like riding on, like a different goblin like riding. He's like on the sled, but they're like pulling it towards like where all the like crap is on the beach.
So this is what I want to do. So you know how that little jump thing, right?
Yes.
I want to jump in front and be like, "Where do you think you're going?"
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay. Well, you don't have to roll anything. Actually, you know what? Just roll strength. Just
Oh, I got a roll stage.
roll athletics just to see how it works.
He falls on his butt.
Natural 20.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to startle them?
Yes.
Intimidate.
Roll intimidation, but with advantage. That's how your jump is perfect. It's like you're like a meteor hitting the sand, like doom, like sand comes out, and you're like
You said-
inches away from them.
You said athletics.
No, at this time you're doing intimidation,
Oh, intimidation.
but with advantage.
Oh, roll again.
Yeah, roll it in. Roll twice. Yep, Trinity's tired. It's too late.
15.
Yep.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. She's tired.
I got 15.
Okay, yeah, like the 3 of them just stare at you, and like you jump like right in front of them, and they're just like they're like shivering real fast. They're just they don't say anything. They're just no.
No.
I said, "Where do you think you're going?"
One of them is like they're like they actually start speaking in like first they're speaking a language you just don't understand, but then one of them's like,
No, I speak Goblin. I know what they're saying.
you actually speak Goblin?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then it's actually stuttering. He's barely talking. Does he actually speak Goblin?
Yes, because I was raised by like a group of barbarians.
Where you see
That doesn't mean you speak Goblin.
Speak Goblin.
If you were raised by bugbears.
There was bugbears in my
You
thing.
were not raised by
Big
bugbears.
bets.
You don't understand what they're
Okay.
saying.
I wouldn't know
know.
where it says
He's
that.
not rated. I can look right now. I can look right now. Where you're
Oh yeah, he doesn't speak Goblin. It's only common.
you only speak common.
Yeah, it's only common.
What is
Feels
that?
bad, man.
Actually, if anything, I would
English.
let you know some of Infernal, but you do not know Goblin.
Sick
Okay.
everybody.
Anyway, but anyway, so yeah, like basically they're just stuttering a whole lot, and then and they're just like they're really not saying much of anything. They're just kind of stuttering and they're not really answering your question.
That's so scary. Like him jumping in front.
Yeah,
like,
I mean
what do you think?
they're terrified. He's like inches away from them, kicked up a whole bunch of sand. They can barely see. They're just like they're just like
Yeah, I'm like Superman.
So what do you do next?
I want to pull out my great axe and rage and be like, what are you doing here?
Okay. So your rage. So you use a bonus action to rage. You
Yes.
pull out your great axe, and they're just like it's like eyes light up bright red. What are you doing here? they're like we're just gonna get scratched. We're not hurting anybody. We're not hurting anybody. We're not hurting anybody.
No.
No.
Nope. So I have a job to do.
No more.
Do something.
I'm gonna pull out. I don't
You already have your axe out.
No, listen. Can I put back my great axe? And
What
pull
are
out
we
my
doing?
Whip?
You have a whip.
Yes, I got a whip.
Wait, what are we doing?
You guys haven't told me what you
Wait,
do.
no, I want to come up next to him.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Dylan does have a whip.
I want to get my
Victus
whip,
does have a whip.
and now I'm gonna whip one of them. Be like, bang!
When did I get
Roll for attack.
Why would you whip? Why would you whip?
You never said anything about not leaving.
It didn't do anything to you.
I rolled a 20.
A natural.
No, it was 14
Okay.
plus
Okay.
6.
You hit the goblin. The poor scared goblin.
Why did you hit him? There was no need.
I'm still
I did 7. I did 7 points a day.
Your whip goes through the middle of his. Literally, it like snaps like the middle of his face almost off, and he falls over dead.
My whip is that strong.
You just like, like blood comes pouring out. And the other
Why
two,
did you hit him?
at this, the other two,
Because I have a job to do.
at the other two goblins, just roll initiative. Everybody, anybody who
Oh
wants to
my
be part of this,
God.
roll initiative.
Let's go.
Roll initiative.
Anybody who wants to be part of this, roll initiative.
You are part of them.
16.
don't like your photo.
All right.
I'm gonna kick you.
Wait. Initiative. Is that just?
It's at the top.
Man,
Oh, I got it. 17.
17.
12.
I rolled a 16.
What?
that's a
Oh.
All right.
you got
Oh, well.
9.
So, and you're sleeping in a cave.
I'm just slumped.
You fell asleep.
Okay. Like, I even though I know we're having fun, I keep thinking like this. I wonder if this is interesting for other people to listen to. 'Cause, like, all right. So, Beta goes first.
Oh shoot. I want to.
I
Cast.
know I really need to learn how to play music. I mean, I know how to. I just haven't set it up. We need to play music while we're playing the game.
I want to
Then it might wake Trinity up.
cast
Stop hitting me.
silent image
Okay.
of another Galactus.
Doing what? Or where is it and what is it doing?
He walks up next to him and stands there how he's standing and looks down on them with the same like glowing eyes.
All right.
With the same whip.
Oh Jesus. Jesus. What should I? What are you trying? What I guess what are you trying to accomplish with this?
Intimidation.
Roll with advantage. Just roll intimidation with advantage.
'Cause they're already
But
scared.
Do it with arcane.
What is that?
It's
I've never
you
used
should be
that.
better in arcane than you are. Actually, you might not be. If you're better with intimidation, do intimidation. If you're better with arcane, do arcane.
Oh, my intimidation is 6. Jesus.
Okay, then
Who do I
you-
intimidate?
Oh my god.
My intimidation is. Mine is.
Oh shoot, 16. 2. So 16 plus 6.
Me too.
Another, the same one jumps just like how he jumped and lays right next to him.
Both of them, like Galactus sees this point about both of them visibly crap themselves. Like literally, like it just down on the ground, down their legs, just and they're still just frozen in fear at the moment. It's now Galactus's turn.
Oh, it's wait. So if I talk to them, does that take action?
Why did you whip?
Well, it depends on what it depends on what you're trying to do. What are you trying to do?
Oh, so I'm gonna get another one to whip the other one.
Go ahead. Well, you're trying to get the one to whip the other one?
No, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get my whip.
You have your whip. You have it in your hand already.
I know I'm gonna whip another one.
Oh, wait, Dylan, I think when you're
Natural 20.
I
swear.
Why are you so good?
I swear.
you don't even need to roll for that. Yeah, you do. What? How? Like,
No, I want to finish it.
You want to finish it with the whip?
I
I
want
mean,
to.
how do you murder the next one?
I
with
want to.
your whip?
I want to swing it up in the air,
Okay.
and then I'll just whip him as hard as I can.
Okay, this time it's like you whip him kind of the back of the head, and it forces his body down, and so he's laying dead. Like the back of his head split open from the whip, and he's laying in his own crap. So now it's just the one. Now it's just the one. In fact, I'll say the one that's left is the one that was actually on the back of the little crappy sled.
That's 4 gold
I
pieces.
said leave.
Yeah.
That's 4 gold pieces.
Okay. What's?
Still got like
Whose
one
turn
more.
is it?
I'm trying to think. Like, okay, that was your. Yeah, I think that was like. Yeah. That's what you.
Is it your turn or are you?
Actually, now it's their turn.
What they gonna do?
He's gonna run.
Watch him turn into a dragon.
I
and
will
kill
say,
all three of us.
well, here's the crazy thing. He's gonna try to run away, but
At
because you're holding a whip, you can do an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Because even though because whips have a 10-foot reach. So and this goblin's like about 10 feet away. So yeah, he's trying to run away, but attack.
13.
13. Surprisingly, you miss.
Dang.
He's lucky.
That boy quick.
He basically, when you whip, the whip cracks the sled like a and he rolls and it makes the sand come up. So you think you got him at first, and then next thing you look, he's jetting. He's not doing anything else. He's running as fast as he possibly can. In fact, okay, so he runs and he disappears. Like you don't even see where he went.
What?
Like between the sand popping up and how fast he was moving, like he just and
Is
like
he the Flash?
as far as like I mean any of you could roll a perception check, but you literally have to beat a natural 20.
Doesn't he have?
And that's not possible, right?
You can't if you roll a 20.
Dad,
Natural 20, boy.
If you roll a natural 20,
You know what?
doesn't
I'm feeling good right now.
go ahead.
Dad, doesn't he have foot?
You better get it
Let me get the
fine.
gold one.
You do it too.
Like Dylan, like he actually was like you saw his footprints for a minute, but okay, to make it make sense, the way he ran, the waves actually like the ocean like came up, and as soon as it goes away, his steps are gone.
Dang.
Bro, he's lucky. I got 2.
That boy is quick.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he quick. I got it too.
yeah. I mean,
didn't see nothing.
he's terrified. Maybe it's because he weighs less because he has less poop in his body. Like, so yeah, he took off.
Crazy what
So what time
adrenaline could
is
do.
But I'll say right now, like if you guys, it's like roughly like 1 a.m. Now just because he's physically gone, like you can't find him, you could try to follow his footprints. You
Yeah,
want
I'm gonna do that.
roll investigation check. Roll either investigation or roll for survival, whichever one you're better at. Which one do you have higher marks in? Probably survival.
No.
There's no way your intelligence is high enough to do
No, my
investigation.
survival was +0.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
Because you're hating.
Investigation is also 0.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Wait, I want to roll.
You can go ahead. And same thing. Yeah. You can either roll for survival or investigation, whichever one you want to do.
Roll for survival investigation.
Ooh.
Yeah, your wisdom's probably bad too, isn't it?
Oh wait, 15 plus 2,
8.
17.
17.
You know what? You actually a little bit further down the beach, you find his trail. In fact, not only do you find his trail, you actually see the trail of the sled. Like the water is like coming up and coming down and kind of and but you get to a point at the beach where it's just you can actually tell where the specifically where the sled came from. It's easier to follow the marks of the sled.
We follow them.
Who's following?
I'm following them.
Me and Galactic. I guess she's just asleep wherever she was.
Did you fall asleep, Aya?
She fell asleep at the junkyard.
She's like, I'm gonna keep.
Technically, she was in the initiative order, but she just didn't get to do anything yet.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Yeah, literally, that's what happened.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you guys tell me what you're doing. I mean,
Where y'all going?
You don't know nothing that just happened.
No, I just heard poop. That's all I heard was poop.
I keep trying to get
We're
her to
going
wake
to
up.
follow to find out where them goblins are coming from.
And we gonna kill all of them.
I don't know about
But he
that.
disappeared though.
They found the tracks.
No, we found the tracks.
I go. I'll go.
All right, so she goes with
we're all
him.
going there.
all right. I was actually wondering if maybe we were going to try to get Mary Jane, but
No.
Nah, I'm slumped on my bed.
She's in the
enjoying
hotel room, jumping
Oh
on
my
the bed, listening to rock music.
all right. So
I'm just playing with my doll.
all right. So you guys just start. Okay. So are you guys just marching down the beach?
Yes.
All right.
Now that we're men.
I changed my underwear. All right, so you keep going down the beach. Let me find my notes again. All right, you guys eventually come to a part where have you ever seen it at a beach where like the water kind of comes in, almost creates like a little pool, like the water just kind of settles, and even when the waves go away, there's still like a little bit of water. You see something like that, and there's actually a small let's just do a perception. Everybody who's there, do a perception check.
11.
16.
15.
What's it?
15.
Yeah, okay, so you notice you all pretty much notice there's a cave. There's actually a cave, because you go down the beach and you get to and just like with the way a lot of the towns built on, there's the beach and then there's like a good 10, 15, sometimes 20 foot tall cliff.
Yeah.
Sometimes it cuts in and you can actually walk up there easy, but sometimes it's just a nice little cliff, but there's also a little bit of sandy beach, a good 20 or 30 feet of sandy beach. But yeah, you notice that the sled came from this cave. But it's also a little bit of water, the sled, but that's where the sled seemed to have came from. And you do, and I'll say you guys are kind of paying attention to it. You see a little bit of you can see little goblin tracks around this area.
Okay.
They're clearly in this area before. What do you guys do? You're not right up against the cave right now. The cave's you can see it, but you're not right. All right.
I'm gonna see if I can see any goblins in there.
All right. What was the perception check you just rolled?
A 17.
17.
Or wait, I think it was a 16.
All right, let me see real quick. You don't see any goblins, but you do see that there is a small kind of open cave. There's a low cave, where you see you can tell that's along the beach. But there's actually a smaller one, kind of slightly above it, up, not near the ground, but up above. But that's what you can see from where you are. Like I said, you guys aren't super close yet. You haven't walked up to it yet.
I want to walk up to the cave.
All right, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we all
Yes.
do that.
Well-
Check for traps.
All of you are walking up to the cave?
Yep. Check for traps.
Mary Jane's missing out.
Nah, y'all missing out.
On what? Playtime?
Yeah.
Oh, he just rolled 5 dice.
Yeah, every single one of you just got hit by an arrow.
I said check
This
for
is
traps.
your fault.
Okay, real quick. None of you were sneaking. I literally said, "Are you guys marching down the beach?" Nobody said. You said, "Yeah, sure."
Oh my god.
You guys, think about this real quick. This was a goblin who ran away from you guys.
Probably told all his friends.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is
Not only
snitch.
were they waiting for you, but none of you even attempted to hide.
He's a
Oh, dang
snitch.
it.
So they've literally just been waiting,
You
just
know
in
what
case.
sucks? I'm the healer.
I got a healing
I'm
potion.
gonna just dip. I ain't got
You
time for
can.
this.
You can absolutely. But Billy,
Trinity could get 80
you
feet
know
away.
where they are. You know where they are.
Yeah.
You haven't forgotten.
I'm gonna just go get the army people to come deal with it. Why I gotta deal with it?
Because we come here to get that moolah. We got 4 pieces of gold already.
Them bodies are still at the thing. You
Yeah,
ain't collect
you didn't do
nothing.
anything with them bodies.
Yeah.
Somebody else is gonna collect them by the time you get back. But anyway, yeah. So
Goblin meat.
all 3 of you get hit by. It's been so long since I've attacked you guys. But every single one of you
Oh,
gets.
my AC is 18.
Let's see.
Your AC doesn't matter when it's an arrow.
All right. 6 points, 5 points, 3 points.
Let's go.
Why I get the most?
Because you sleepy and not paying attention.
It just happened to be the highest amount of points.
It's
Oh.
your fault.
Okay,
But you
so
don't
I will.
see-
Yeah, so
You
like,
dragged me
basically
out.
all 3 of you are just kind of and you, I will say that 2 of those arrows came from that small cave up above, and the other one there's actually like a because this is a beach. There's like there's like a little bit of like dry grass, and one of the arrows came from dry grass.
Do we see them?
You know where the arrows came from, but you don't see them immediately.
Okay, well, can I look to see? Would I take an action? Or look to see where they're at?
I mean, not really. Just
Can I look to see where they're at?
roll perception check.
15.
You see the one that's in the grass. That's the only one you actually see.
Well,
You can see him.
First things first, I'm gonna rage,
Bonus action to raise, got it.
run up to him, and hit him with my great axe.
I will say you're not actually close enough.
Can I jump to
Yes,
him?
you can jump.
I want to jump to him.
Actually, roll athletics if you're gonna jump. I do.
He flicked his fingers so hard.
19.
Like,
You jump straight to him.
Yep. And I'm gonna hit him with my great axe.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Murder the little guy.
The King Diddy.
20.
Oh,
20 to okay. Roll for damage.
you hit him for 20? Oh.
No.
Yeah, I thought the same thing for a second. I was like,
A 1d12 slash.
Jesus Christ.
Which one's a 1d12?
And I think
They're
Dylan, I
all
think
one-hit.
I think Galactus gets to add +2 when he's
yeah,
raging.
+2.
He's dead.
That's
Just put 12. Just
+2, 14.
oh my God.
You literally cut him in half.
yes.
Like just straight down. Like you get him in the neck, but the rest was just. And the thing is, I will say this particular goblin.
Oh, wait, it's +4, actually. +4.
It doesn't even matter who you killed him.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter. I will say this, like compared to and once again, Mary Jane. Well, actually, Mary Jane's not there, so it doesn't matter. Compared to those 2 goblins or the 3 goblins you saw earlier, they were like had these weird little stocky bodies with large heads. This goblin, he's still a goblin, but he's different. He's almost like muscular, and he's like more of a. I mean, he's still short, very short.
Yeah.
But his body's like his head isn't disproportionately large.
He's a warrior guy.
Well, it's almost like he's a. If you didn't know better, it's almost like the difference between like a pit bull and a chihuahua. The same species, but clearly different.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a different version of it. Like you know, it's like oh, you could have kids, but you're too different. You know, so it's like okay, so that's what you just killed. Okay, well, okay, since apparently we're doing this, anybody who's in part of this, roll initiative.
Well, that's one goblin.
When you say rolling this shit, I just imagine everybody like going into a kung fu stance.
Yeah, that's kinda.
I'm dying. The arrow got me in the throat.
14.
Wait, wouldn't the
What,
arrow
would
just
you-
bounce
would you-
right off of me?
14.
14.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's the thing is if it hits your armor class, it means it got through your cracks. Or maybe you just don't like it. You're like, oh, guys, stop.
What am I rolling
Yeah,
for?
she's sleepy. We need to tie this up,
What
or at
am I
least come to a
rolling for?
stopping point. Huh?
What am I rolling for?
Oh, your initiative.
I'm keeping her up as best as I
The
can.
number at the top.
18.
18.
Yes.
All right. You got some good initiative.
Yeah, mine's +4.
That's high. Well, I think you have a high dexterity too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours, Galactus?
Oh. Plus what? Oh, 10.
Just 10.
You have no initiative?
No, I don't know how.
It means he has low dexterity.
I don't know how to.
That's initiative.
All right. Actually, Beta gets to go first.
Wait, I got 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't know where it was.
I don't know how to initiative.
All right. So what do you do first? Beta. Oh, and once again, Beta, don't forget. I'm pretty sure you have shield, so you could like when you get hit, you could say, "I want to cast shield," and that usually will block it.
Wait, so can I do a 2 first level spells? Like
You could do you like I said, you do an action is one spell, and and the rules in the book are you can do an action to a spell, and if you want to try to use a bonus action, you can only. Oh, let me rephrase it. I'm sorry, rephrase it.
Like I want to cast mage armor and then cast a spell afterwards to like attack somebody. Is that possible?
What are the casting times on those? And probably not. Actually.
Mage armor is touch.
I think it's a one action. I think.
Yeah, one action.
Yeah, you won't be able to cast it. Like mage armor is one of those things where you should cast that whenever you think you're gonna get, because I think it lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
So if you ever want to be on the safe side, just go ahead and cast it, because pretty much for the whole waking day, it just stays there.
Wait a minute. When that arrow hit me, it did damage to health, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I put it on armor class.
But yeah.
And it hit me for how much? 3?
Yeah, I think it was 3. Yeah.
Oof, I have no health.
Yo, you really don't. That's why you need mage armor and you need shield. Did you get shield or you got mage armor, didn't you?
Yeah.
You didn't get shield, did you?
Yeah, I got mage armor.
Okay. Yeah, that's why you need to be careful about getting hit.
Wait, cantrips I can cast.
But you still have to use an action to cast most of them. I mean, it should say what you got.
Dang it.
Let's see. I can take a look at some of your spells.
Yeah, they're all one action.
Yeah, all of your spells are actions. Yeah. So yeah, you can't.
God
cast
dang it.
Yeah. I will tell you this: when you get to higher levels, I will probably allow you to cast like lower level spells and like bonus actions. But for right now, you don't have that. All right. So you got.
I want to cast mage armor. Just
all right, mage armor, and where do you want? You can move. You can
I want to like get away.
Try to move like a safer spot.
Up. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have you kind of like once again, you don't see the platform because it's a beach. You'll kind of move against the beach, like against the cliff, to where it's like, and there's like a little bit of dry grass. That's you're kind of high and trying to give you got a little bit of cover, like a tiny bit of cover.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. All right. So
wait, mage armor bumps me up to what? 17.
It should tell you. Mage armor is gives you a plus 13. Your armor class becomes 13. Plus your dexterity, so that should be 4, 5, 6, 7, 17. It should bump you up to 17.
Yeah, okay, it says that.
Yeah. And next is Aya. Aya. Aya.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Aya.
What?
What are you gonna do?
I'm about to run, but
You can do that. You can absolutely run.
can I hide somewhere?
Like I said, it's an open beach, so you have the ocean. You have
Go to Atlantis.
you have a little bit of dry grass, and you have like the cliffs.
Jump in the water.
A sandcastle.
You're kind of out in the open. In fact, you might suspect they chose this cave because it's easy to see who's around. Like it's not a lot of places to hide. Maybe, or maybe they just picked the cave because.
Did they attack one?
Huh?
Did they attack one?
Galactus just killed one, and
None of them are
Beta he hid as best he could.
All of them are weak. They're literally one hit from me.
Oh, arrow one.
Wait.
Arrow me, I arrow them.
You're gonna arrow one?
Yes.
Okay, if you want to arrow one, I need you to roll a perception to see if you can even see them.
Oh, no.
Right now they're hiding.
Nice.
What'd you get?
5 plus. Was it 8?
You don't see them.
It's
You
your
really
fault,
don't.
Beta.
My fault.
You dragged me out here. It was like, come on.
I mean, but that didn't take your action or anything. So what do you want to do?
Oh, man. Now I want to hide because I can't see anything. But there's nowhere to hide.
You could try to hide under the sand.
Next
Or you
to-
could try to hide in the grass. I mean, there's.
Hide under the sand.
You could, if you ran and dove under sand, you could kind of do that.
You're gonna suffocate.
I want.
Put it like this: from your point of view, the only place they could possibly be hiding is inside the cave. So as long as you're not in front of the cave, they
I'll
kind
just
of
get
can't
away
do
from
anything.
it.
Throw a
In the
grenade.
cave.
Now, and also remember, this is something else you guys can do in this game. You can hold your action. I want to get an arrow ready in case I see one of them.
I want to get an arrow ready in case I see one of them.
Okay, you can do that. You can absolutely. And so when you see one, you let it
You
loose.
should call upon
Do you
me.
have? I didn't know you had bow and arrow.
Do I?
Yeah, she does.
No, you don't.
She doesn't?
I
You have a
could have
dart?
sworn I've used
No,
one
you have a dart.
before.
You have darts, daggers, moon touch dagger, and unarmed strike.
Oh, moon.
I could have sworn I've used a bow and arrow before.
Maybe that was in the other
That was the other
campaign.
game.
Yeah, the other one uses it all the time.
Yeah, because this one you're all about fists and punching.
Oh,
You
yeah,
literally
you're
said,
a
"I
hawk.
want a bunch of knives." You have but you literally have like 3 or 4 knives.
Throw a knife, bro. I'm holding a knife.
Maybe you should go buy a bow and arrow if you want one.
Yeah, too much money. I'm broke.
He's like, hey guys, hold on, let me go get some real quick.
I gotta go buy.
Oh, she's like, oh, I'll be right back.
I hold a knife.
Actually, you know what? Your character's. I don't even know if your character is.
Okay.
Yes. You might not. I don't even know if you're. Well, you might be proficient at bow and arrow. I'm not. I think just a short bow, maybe. Anyway, either way, what are you doing?
I said I hold a knife.
You what?
I hold a knife.
Just the knife,
I hold
not a
turn.
dart.
I want to throw a
It
knife.
doesn't matter. So knife. Okay, knife it is. You're holding a knife. All right. So it's just. All right. It is now Galactus' turn.
Galactus.
Okay, so can I try to find the other dude?
Sure. Like I said, they're in the cave. And right now, as far as you know, they're just in the cave.
Wait. I do perception.
Yeah, if you want to roll perception.
15.
Plus what?
2.
You can see the most you see is a little bit of movement in the cave above you, the small opening above you. Like you don't see them, but you can see movement.
Can I jump to that?
I'll make you roll athletics.
Athletics. That's.
Wouldn't dark vision also give him like a buff?
I got 17.
For who?
She has dark vision.
Oh, not really. Not in this scenario.
I got 17.
If anything, her having dark vision is the only reason she could see them. I mean, it's not pitch black. I mean, the moon is out, like the stars are out. What's that?
17.
17?
38.
17. Oh, yeah. You. Here's the thing. You jump up there, but once you get up there, you realize that cave actually isn't big enough for you. It's not that. You still get up there, and once you jump up there, you see 2 goblins hiding inside that cave, but it's not big enough for you to get inside of it. Like you jump up to it, you're just kind of like, doom, like you're like on it, and you just kind of start to slide because you can't. Like you can try to. If you get inside of it, you're going to be literally crawling to get inside of it. Do you want to still try to get inside, or are you going to let yourself come back down to the ground?
I'm gonna let myself come back to the ground.
Okay. I'm just letting you know, like you could crawl into there and you could like literally be on your hands and knees and like stab if you want, but it's like you won't be. It'll be hard for you to fight.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's literally
Kinda
it's a
scary. It's big dude.
I mean, once again, Galactus is gigantic, and this cave is big enough for goblins. So, the bottom cave seems big enough for you. It's a little cramped, but big enough. The top cave it's almost like a window. Like it's the difference between that door and that window. It's the difference. So, you're gonna go back down?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just slide back down.
And then get ready.
And the two goblins go, ah! Like, just like, and they just slide back down. All right, so you slid back down. All right, so, and you know definitely there are 2 goblins in there.
I'm gonna say, hey, there's 2 goblins up here.
All right.
Hey.
Okay, so is that the end of your thing?
Yes.
You're not gonna ready? Oh, too late.
Okay, so, you actually, don't hear, if anything, what you hear is, you hear feet, like, disappear. Like, you like, go away. Like, you can tell they ran deeper into the cave. They didn't stick around.
Well, so okay. So what you let me do what I do?
Actually, I mean, at this point, it would go back around to Beta. What do you do, Beta?
I want to throw my cantrip, sword burst,
Okay.
up into the cave, like the upper cave.
Can you do that?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure Sword Burst is on you. Like, it targets, like, it's only.
it does.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like, it's almost like a defense mechanism. If something gets close to you. Yeah. I'm always
Does firebolt does it do area damage?
No, not area. It does a single target damage. I mean, no, it's not. I mean, like the very next level, he gets the ability where he could attack more than one person with Firebolt. Firebolt's great. He can cast it as many times as he wants. Firebolt. You just keep doing it.
Gosh, I would be so useful in this fight.
You could actually.
I would be so useful.
You
She
really
don't want
would.
to come.
Nah, I just
Like you, like it's adventure. I'm going to sleep. Like,
hey, bro, I gotta get my money's worth.
like I said, should we just stop now for next time, or
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what time I need to take you guys back to Gray. We could literally do this again tomorrow if you guys want.
How?
I mean, you spend the night, and I could just come and get Marlon left tomorrow.
You think I'm staying here
But you gotta get him
in
early.
this rat hole?
Or do you have to go to church?
Nah,
He
But
hasn't
you
been in
remember-
church in 8 years.
Hey,
Really?
Dad.
Oh, you haven't?
Dad.
I haven't been in a while.
This is not a church.
Congratulations.
Hey, Dad, listen. But you gotta say you gotta be there early, cause remember today we were supposed to be here early.
Yeah,
we
I know.
didn't start till like
I know.
9.
Yeah, I was like, like I'll say right now, like you guys are doing everything like exact opposite of what I expected.
My hair spikes and I run out
the
towards
fact
them.
that you guys ran away from the fight in the woods. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that.
I don't
was
want to
like-
fight that thing.
And then you're like, I don't even want to fight at all.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want to find this moss, man, and I found it, but I can't get it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight that thing.
You could always sneak back and try to get it without letting you always try to sneak and not let not let the pixies know you're taking it. Or you could try.
I throw ice knife at them
Don't they all have like
all
one
the way
hit
from
point?
the end.
They should all have like one hit point.
None of you tried to hurt them.
Cause they weren't hurting us.
Because they was going
Turn
to
them into
overwhelm us.
I turned into a
Them
duck.
goblins wasn't hurting you and you freaking
They're
whipped two
gonna
of them in the face.
Oh, I killed 3 of them.
They're gonna give us
All right,
anxiety.
well, we're gonna go ahead and pause right here because it's late.
Eyes. And this one's
This
sleeping.
episode of Dungeons and Dragons was
Shut
brought
up.
to you in part by. Hurry up, cut the stream off.
All right. Yeah, another odd place to you'll find that being a running thing in this game is the game kind of coming to a more or less abrupt halt, a rushed halt due to time constraints because our games lasted till sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning, and people being tired and people having to work the next day and life. And you know what? That's how the vast majority of D&D games are, I think. So I'm going to it'll be a running theme in our shows. So yeah, another one that ends due to Trinity being deliriously sleepy. And also, I hope the group has enough. I hope they go out of their. I mean, yeah, it's the makings of a beach party, right? Yeah. Hopefully they find a way to include Mary Jane in the next session. I mean, yeah, me as the DM should be my job, but come on, they're actively making these decisions. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, but she's missing on the action. We'll see. I mean, it's already been recorded, but I don't remember what. Something happens. We'll find out. We will all find out together. On the next next session of Teenagers and Troublemakers.